I've worked in constructions. I've worked in like mechanical shops and shit.
Yeah.
And it's so important to take care of our hands, man. The amount of times I could have lost my hands, dude.
I mean, I feel you, man. Yeah, especially if you're, dude. Episode 1, we had the homie like Jeff saying how like some dude lost like his fingers, bro, at his work. You remember?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, cool shit.
Welcome, everyone, or two viewers.
I mean, we're one of them, man.
Yeah, even if we're just on the. Eddie looks dumb. I'm gonna have to have a talk with you later.
Just the usual, man. Just the usual. Shit, but yo, today we talking creativity, man.
Yes, creativity today.
That's a fun topic, man.
It's an important topic, man.
Yeah,
it's essential for life.
Creativity. I would say so, man.
But before we get into it, I think we should go with our podcast tradition.
Oh shit!
And I could get into rolling.
All right, we can definitely do that. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Here's your.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, man. What you said about creativity being important, man. That's very much true, bro. And it's something that I didn't realize was like important to me until like recently. I feel like it was only recent that like I realized how much I really like. I mean, it really like missed. I guess is the way of putting it, man. Like how much it really like made. Like it kind of like left a hole, man, in my life when I wasn't feeling like I was being creative, man. You know.
I know what you mean, man. I mean, like I think that like okay, like if we really go like super raw about the topic, like I've read somewhere that like I mean like creativity is really essential for like mental health, for emotional health, you know, for brain developing, you know, and all that shit. Dude. Creativity is super important. And no, I feel you, man. When you're being creative, you're making something, you know, out of zero. It's your own stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. It's not something you bought. It's not something someone made and you took it. It's not something that's already there, you know. It's something brand new, came from you. It's yours. It's original, and I think that's really important.
I mean, it's an expression of exactly what you're going through and what's in your mind, man.
Exactly, man. And it's important to keep that active in life, whatever it is, man. Even if it's just like singing in the shower, man. Whatever it is, you gotta be creative. It's important. At least do one creative thing a day, you know.
For sure, dude. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's a big like release, kind of like a stress releaser as well, man.
Yeah, dude. And it also like it kind of like works out the part of your brain that helps you be creative. It strengthens, and that's important for like problem solution and like, bro, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to come up with new ways of like making more money or being successful in your business or whatever, creativity is essential, dude.
Yeah, bro. I mean, even outside of like the business perspective, in your daily life, man, just being able to solve your average problems, exactly outside the box, man.
Right.
That's crazy. Like it opens up so many opportunities, man. And like what you said was true, dude. About it, like I really believe that creativity is a muscle. You know, it's not something that like you're born with, or it's not like I feel like we have some people might have like easier access to their creativity, but like I feel like once you put it into practice and you get used to constantly just like approaching your problems in like a different way, like you essentially like unlock that skill yourself. You
exactly,
know?
Dude. But I've met people that actually like struggle with that. Like for example, like I've met a lot of people that don't like when they encounter sudden problems. Like maybe you spilled something, maybe something broke,
Yeah.
Maybe you dropped something and it broke, or whatever it is. That kind of things. Like there are people that like they freeze when that happens because they don't know what to do. They don't know if to clean it up. They don't know if to go get the broom. They don't know if to get like towels, paper towels, or like some sort of like other towel, you know, like, and they freeze and they don't know what to do and their brain freezes. They're just stuck there, and like I have this cousin, the one that lives here in Valencia. I don't know if he's watching right now.
Shout out to the homie, bro.
Camilo, what up? Well, anyways, like, I remember I used to go to his house, and he had like a bunch of shit that he would build himself to kind of like set stuff up. You know, he would
That's cool.
like build his own desks, build his own like fucking setup and shit, and like that way everything fit perfectly.
Yeah, it's like tailored to your liking, man.
Right,
That's
right.
cool. That's cool.
And like that's creativity, man.
Bro, absolutely.
I mean, like I've done that shit too a lot, like or like for example, like when not now, but like usually when I put cords and shit in my room that I'm gonna have there always.
Yeah.
I like put them in a specific way where I like wrap it around some things and put it behind something, and I make like a whole fucking system of cables, you know,
I feel
to make it comfortable, and so I'm not tripping over them. Nothing drags it by accidentally, and like fucking drag the water here and everything down with it, you know, like, and everything falls, you know. But like in that sense, like, yeah, man, like creativity, man.
Dude, yeah, I feel like the ability to customize anything to like your style or your needs, man, is like an amazing like example of creativity, dude. It's crazy.
Dude. Well, when you got to the apartment where you live at right now, the first thing, one of the first things that you asked me were like, hey, can you help me move the closet because I want to move my room around and stuff.
Absolutely, man. Dude, as soon as I saw that room, I was like, man, this is not staying this way, bro. Like, no way, man. I envisioned it, and I was like, bro, I think we can make this happen. You put it
the whole way around because the bed was on the door, like
bro, straight up. Yeah, I basically did like flip the whole room around, and like, dude, and, like at first I thought like, damn, I don't know if there's gonna be enough room, but like after we set the whole thing up, it became
there's like a plastic little thing in there.
The plastic lid.
Yeah.
It became like the perfect amount of space to have like the bed, the what's it called, like the working station.
Yeah.
With the table, and also like the gaming setup, man, with the TV and the couch, bro.
Yeah. In fact, like, okay, like that's one thing I've struggled in this room. Because I've been trying to figure it out how to set it up my way.
Okay, I feel you.
But like this couch is so long that like I don't know where else to put it.
Yeah, man. Also the fact that this wall is not lit. You don't have like straight edges, man. You also gotta work around it.
Yeah, dude. So like I'm trying because like every room I've lived at for like a while, like once in a while I just change shit around, so it's not the same place every time. You know, it never gets old.
It's cool to see some difference, man. It only gets annoying when you forget where you moved shit to. That's when you run into problems.
That's why storage place, even though my move place is the same shit. Like I got those drawers there. Well, you guys can't see it, but like I got some drawers there.
Yeah.
And like each drawer has its like assigned thing to put away.
The sign like type.
You know, like you can see it. Like first it's electronics, then all the smoking shit. Then like I got like hygiene and shit, then I got tools, then I got like medicine, then I got documents, and it's like that, and it's always been like that, and it's in my memory, and I know exactly how it needs to be.
Yo, absolutely, man, that shit will help, man. That shit's amazing.
What is something you've been doing lately, aside from like this podcast and projects we have together, something on your own that you've been doing to stay creative?
Something on my own that I've been doing to stay creative. I mean, I got back into drawing, so that's something that like I've been really going with, and that kind of got me into like writing as well, man. So that's something cool, that like I've never really explored, but I've been like I started to do, and it's been nice, man.
What kind of writing?
Just kind of more like in the journaling kind of sense.
Okay.
In the sense of just putting down my like thoughts, all kind of thoughts, and just kind of like blurt that shit out onto paper.
Nice.
And not having it all just like floating up here, man. I've noticed that like it's helped a lot, man. It's like clear the path for me to be able to like think like the
Clear.
things that actually need to get done. You know, like prioritize my shit.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I think
Yeah.
that's a very common and also very useful thing to do, to like journal or write stuff so you get it out of your head.
Man, yeah, dude, that was the big thing that I never really realized journaling would do, and it was the biggest one that had the biggest impact on me, man.
I do some kind of journaling, but it's I try to give it some sort of like poetic rhythm to whatever I write. That
That's
way,
cool.
that like all the notes and journaling I've done in my, because I do it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It could potentially eventually turn into a song, a lyric, or something.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
cool.
never with that purpose. It's just like I need to get shit out, and
Mhm.
like maybe rhyming it like makes it like, I don't know, like I can rhyme it in my head eventually, and like I have
feel
done
you.
the like lyrics where like I take one bar out of it and put it on another song because I like that bar a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's cool,
yeah,
man. That's fire. Like when you just like sometimes you just like spit some wisdom that you didn't even know you had, and it's like
yeah.
this needs to go somewhere, man.
Yeah. Or sometimes like I've been writing stuff like that, and like then later I start writing some song, like an actual song and beat and everything.
Yeah.
And I remember like some sort of like one bar from another song, and I take that bar out and start writing a whole new lyric out of that.
That's cool.
But it's
man.
only because like usually when I do this type of journaling,
Mhm.
it's that first phrase, that first bar that like I really put my heart into, and
Mhm.
usually when I read it over, I'm like, shit, like, this shit sounds fire,
That shit,
man.
bro, like that shit cut deep, man. You really feel like you really feel the
Yeah, like,
connection, man. The fact that like you put your heart into it.
Right, it's like preach it, man.
Man, I have something similar with my writing where like I don't see them as songs per se, but like I do kind of see them as potentially kind of like video topics or video styles or different kind of like shoots that I would like to make, man.
Oh, that's cool,
And
man.
so like
That's cool.
like a lot of like the topics, for example, that like we discussed about having for this podcast come from like these kind of journalings, and like just one day like I'll be thinking a lot about creativity, for example. Or, yeah, another day like I'll have like a day where I'm just really like passion, for example, is on my mind, and then so like I write that shit down, and I'm
That's
like,
cool,
cool, man.
man.
I wanna explore like, so like just gives me something to like look forward to thinking about like as well,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And look
Do you
into.
freestyle?
Man, I've tried freestyling, and like I never really got. I wouldn't say I'm good at it.
Dude, I'm so bad with freestyling. I'm really bad at writing lyrics too. But I'm really good at, I feel like well, this is my self-evaluation, but I feel like I'm really good at talking. Like I can phrase my words the right way when I'm talking. But like when it comes to rhyming and shit, mind block right away, dude. I know that like a lot of rappers have told me like, dude, it's all about practice. Like if you're not good, and if you feel like you freeze every time and stuff, I think the ashtrays over there.
Oh yeah, man. There you go.
And like they tell me like do it on your own at home, do it in front of the mirror, record yourself,
Yeah.
and like try to freestyle like this.
Oh shit, you got a light nice.
Yeah.
You got a fucking torch, bro. You're totally not an overkill, man. Damn.
No, but I barely like touch it.
But yeah, dude, that's also what I've heard. Like I remember when I was trying to learn to freestyle, what I did was like I would like download a bunch of like different beats, and I would put them in in this playlist, and always just keep the playlist like on shuffle. That way, like I never knew what beat was coming, and so like even though like I knew the beat because I had heard them before, obviously like you just loop the playlist, but you don't know what's gonna be next, and so you just kind of like try and just flow seamlessly from one to the next.
You know, there are videos
Mm.
for like freestyle practice.
Yeah.
And like they have a beat and they give you words every like 4 bars or something.
Shit, that's cool.
Or topics, and you gotta, and they keep changing it, and there's like different levels, so some of them are like faster switching and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like words that are more complex or easier to rhyme with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like I've seen those I talk about this because I think freestyle like is one of those like things that like it requires a lot of creativity in your mind.
Dude, yes.
Like spot on, like simultaneous shit, you know?
Yeah, dude, it's just like instantaneous, like one thought after, like while you're finishing one thought, you have to be thinking about the next already, man, and like getting used to that, like.
I've noticed how my friends that freestyle, I've noticed how as they're talking, They're not thinking about what they're talking. They're already ahead.
Yeah. Their minds
And their talking is automatic. They're not even thinking of it. And it's crazy, dude. I think that's crazy.
It's an
I do the same
skill
with
to have,
instruments, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you give me a guitar,
Mm.
and I can solo for hours, dude. Literally. I've done that. Like, I've been sitting in my room with a guitar, just have music play on the background, instrumental shit, and just, like, fucking improvise and improvise and improvise and improvise and improvise.
That's
and
cool.
improvise. Yeah, dude. Like,
That's cool. Dude.
I can do that shit. But, like, this is the thing, like, I feel like with music it's a little bit easier with instruments than with words, because, like, okay, like, in music, let's say that notes are words.
Yeah.
So you got 12 words.
Okay.
You got 12 notes, that's it. So, like...
Yeah, the limitations make it like a lot easier. Okay.
Entonces...
Gotta mix that shit up, man. Keep the viewers guessing, man.
But yeah, like, it does that. So, like, it's a lot easier to come up with different combinations on the spot, because you know your 12 options and they're in your head all the time. And 12 options in total, because in a song then you got, like, rules of theory, and not all those 12 notes sound good.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, you take out some, and you end up sometimes with, like, instead of 12, with 7 or 8, you know, and stuff like that. And that makes it, because, like, with words, man, you got, like, almost infinity of fucking options.
I mean,
and rappers, like, also twist words, you know, they give it different meanings.
Yeah.
They pronounce it differently.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way that you pronounce something can completely change the way that word gets like heard,
I think Eminem talks about that shit when he talks about, like, orange, which is one of the hardest words to, like, put in a rhyme, you know. But, like, you don't have to say orange. You can say, like orange, or like orange, or, like, change the fucking sound of it, and people will get it anyway, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's trippy. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Cheers, man. All right, man. Good signs, bro.
Yeah, good shit. So, yeah, man.
Thanks.
Creativity.
Would you say that you have, like, a specific creative process when you're, like, I guess when you sit down? I guess it's more tailored towards, like, music, particularly, dude.
Okay, like, I'm gonna go straight to, because, like, to me there's two creative, like, I'm gonna go straight to, like, my own songs, because, like, there's a creative process when I'm mixing, which is different than when I'm writing songs.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm working on a beat for someone else, and that's different because it's a limited creativity because it's based off of what the artist wants, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's more like a client, like customer client mentality.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'll still make the beat out of my creativity, you know. But, like, it's like the maybe the artist will send me a beat to kind of, like, this is kind of what I want, or the speed I want, or the rhythm I want. This is the energy or the vibe I want, and stuff like that. Or maybe they're singers and they know a little bit of, like, notes and stuff and theory and music, and they're like, hey, like, I need this beat to be on G sharp major scale.
Right.
You know, because, like, that's my voice range, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a little bit more limited. When I'm mixing, it's really, like, the guitar thing, improvising. But I do, like, every time I hear a techno song or a song of the music I mix, I usually, like, maybe I'm outside, or maybe I heard it in a fucking ad or something.
Okay.
And I hear already, like, 3 songs in my head that I can mix it with.
That's cool.
And where to put it in, where to take it out, and stuff like that. Like, so then I go online, look those songs up, and then download them, and, like, and like, have them, add them to my playlist and shit. And then the next time I mix, I make sure that somewhere in there I can fit in that mix, you know, that one transition. You know?
That's cool, man. That's cool.
And sometimes, like, while I try it, it opens up more ideas, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, like the more that you try, like, different shit, it leads you down different, like, paths that you didn't expect to take. Man.
Yeah, dude. Now, like, for example, like, working as DJ, when you mix a lot, when you're doing it, like, almost every day, it does get to a point where, like, a lot of your gigs are kind of a little bit automatic. In the sense of, like, I've caught myself mixing on, like, certain events where, like, I don't take my eyes off the fucking mixer, and I'm moving shit, and I don't stop. And like after like 15 songs, I like step back a little bit, and I look up, look at the people, everyone's having a good time, and I feel myself kind of like, whoa, that was intense, you know, like
shit, like all of a sudden you're just like taken out of the situation. You're like,
dude.
Fuck.
I don't know, maybe I'm mixing and someone brought me a glass of Coca-Cola or something, and like that shit catches me off guard, so like I step out. Or maybe they're like, hey, do you want anything to drink or something, you know?
Bro, yeah.
So that's the moments that I step out and I'm like, whew, you know, that was cool, you know?
Bro, that's crazy, man.
But when I write music, I usually, okay, like when I do instrumentals, which is where I start usually, I don't have like a topic or like a lyric before. I usually start with a beat and then I put lyrics on top based on what energy I got off of the beat, you know?
Okay, yeah. So
and sometimes I have an idea of the vibe and the energy. Maybe I felt something and I want to like make a beat that goes with it, or I heard something and then I start making it and I end up with something completely different. And in that sense, what triggers my creativity while making a beat is like I'll start with like percussion, usually drums.
Okay.
And when I start hearing like certain sounds, it makes a pattern in my head already.
I feel
not all of them, but like some of them, and eventually one catches up, and it's like, ooh, okay, let's do that. And I do that, cool. Yeah, and then like based on that sound, it's like, ooh, okay, this sound would sound, and I started looking for it, and maybe I find it, or maybe looking for it, I find a better one or something extra that I could add aside from the one I'm looking for, and it's like a domino effect, you know?
Yeah, it just builds up until eventually you have a finished product. Dude, that's crazy, man. That's crazy to me because like, I really like cannot fathom this. Like it's simply like with the audio like sense, you know, man. Because like what I'm used to is like editing videos, man.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say when you mentioned the whole like getting taken out of the situation thing. Like I've like the only two things that I've ever like felt made me feel like that were video games that I was like got really hooked into, or like when I'm really into like editing a video and I'm just like I get in my zone and everything just kind of like locks, like the whole world just ceases to exist for a second, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta get the padding in, man.
Yep.
I feel you. Shit, man. But yeah, dude, I feel like whenever like when I actually get hyped about a video and I have an idea and I have the footage like ready to go, man. And then like as soon as like I put like all that shit onto the editing software, which I prefer to use like Premiere. Like it just as soon as it's all there, the what's called like the thumbnails of the videos.
Right.
That's when it starts like coming into my head. That's when like the like you said, the dominoes start falling into place.
Yeah, dude.
As soon as I have all that junk like scattered in front of me, and I'm like I just start dragging and putting it together, man. And like before I even know it, like I just have a skeleton of like a whole video, and I'm like shit.
Right.
Okay, now I just gotta like go back and start like fine tuning the little details,
right,
like adjusting it, getting like the cuts and the transitions. Man.
Right.
Shit,
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. You know what's cool about video and sound editing is that it's almost the same, dude. It's pretty similar. For example, like the EQ of a sound over an instrument or something, the equalizer is the same as like the color fucking editing on a video or something like that. You know?
That's cool, man.
And then if you add a filter, it's an effects, you know, like it could be echo or whatever, maybe in the picture in the video something different, you know. And then like the transitions between cutting from one video to another, there's that too. Like for example, when you edit sound, usually when you have a bunch of tracks, maybe the voice was recorded in the first verse was recorded in 3 takes, and you took the best part of each take and combined them all. And that combination, maybe they're like really stuck together, and you gotta fade in and fade out. And there's that transition of sound that's cool. So it doesn't sound like 2 recordings, you know?
Yeah, gotta make it sound like one.
It sounds like he was actually saying it at once, you know, like or she, or they. But yeah, man.
That's cool, man. That's crazy, man.
It's cool. I like because like I've done some like pretty basic, like super basic, like video editing, you know, for like shit I've needed or maybe helping a friend out or something. I don't know. And like that's kind of what I've noticed. The only thing that is completely different is like the creative part,
Yeah, yeah.
the making it from zero, like
The
the
process that you
recording
go through.
and like that's something like maybe as a video editor or producer or director, you go you go to the scene and like you have that shit on your head already. You know what it is. And people might not see it or understand it until the video's fucking done. You know?
Once it all comes together.
Right. And like the shit happens a lot too.
Yeah, dude, I remember like when I first got into like just random ass like video making, you know. Typical like jackass days, man. Watching it, be like, oh shit, you can make bullshit home videos like that. All right, let's try it.
Exactly.
Dude, but then as it developed, I would ask my friends to be in the videos, and I'd just be like, okay, dude, I just need you to do this, like just one quick little action, and they'd be like, why the fuck you having me do this? And be like,
Right.
trust me, man, trust me. At the end, it's gonna work. And then you put that shit together, but everybody else is just like, dude, this looks weird, man. Like, what are you doing? Right. Where is this fucking going, man?
It's the same thing. Like sometimes I've done like sounds with autotune.
Yeah.
And like and I don't want it to sound like real voice. You know, like I want it to sound like almost as if it was a synthesizer, you know? So like in that sense, I don't sing that perfect. And then like people are like, but man, like that sounds weird and shit and like stuff. And then I put the autotune and all the effects and everything on it and blah blah blah, and it does like some weird fucking scale up and down and shit, and it does some like cool shit, and everyone's like, oh shit, that's cool. Yeah. And it's like, yeah.
Man. Dude, shit. I feel like, dude, that's also one of the most gratifying feelings, dude. Yeah. Like when you like get this idea in your head, and then it just like you actually like see it come into fruition and come into play, and then at the end, it's like you actually see the thing that you created. Right. And everybody else can see it too. Like you try to explain it before, and they're like they don't get it, and then you have it done. Right. That like that feeling of satisfaction or just like accomplishment, it just makes you want to keep creating. You know, it makes you push you to continue to do that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's cool as fuck, man. I love that shit.
Yeah, man. Like I have those moments where like I'm torn. Like it's like I feel like I just finished the video and I'm like tired from editing, man. But I'm also like, fuck, dude. Now I don't have anything to edit. Dude. Right. I'm like I'm glad that it's finished because I don't want to work on this specific project anymore. But I want something like similar to work on because that was fun, dude.
That's hard. That's hard. Especially creative people, we have minds that are very scattered everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
We are and it's hard to like stay on a project for too long.
Yeah, dude.
Because it becomes repetitive, so you're not being creative. You're just doing what it needs to be done, and like you already know you're not creating at that moment, you know, and like. And that shit gets work. I have a bunch of songs I haven't finished.
Just because you kind of get bored of the process, man. You want to do something new, or like another idea just pops up in your head, and you're like, "Fuck, that's so cool."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you think you're gonna come back to it, but then you always end up forgetting, man, or kind of like you lose the inspiration for that project, so it ends up like in the back burner.
I think. It's important to like maybe do things in the right environment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you mean?
Like for example, like okay, like when I was living in Chile, I've told you about this place that my grandpa has. And like when I wanted to record music, or maybe record my own music, or maybe like record someone else and they would go with me, or maybe I just have to do post-recording work, you know, and it's like I would go to that place on my own. I'd go there for like 1 or 2 weeks and do all the shit I can do during that time.
Just like isolate yourself from the world kind of thing.
And practice too. Like for example, like I would take my mixer and everything and like mix, dude. Just mix. I didn't have good Wi-Fi, so I couldn't stream. So like,
that's cool though, man.
But like, I was just like mixing for hours, man. When I was in high school and I had a bunch of instruments, dude, I would play every fucking day, non-stop,
That's cool,
dude.
man.
Non-stop, dude.
That's
Sometimes
amazing.
in the weekends, dude, like in a Sunday, something like no one's out and I'm just gonna stay home and shit. I play like 5 hours of drums, dude.
That's crazy,
And
bro.
just like
Damn.
finish drumming, dude. Like the shirt, the seat, the rug under me, my pants, everything fucking sweaty as fuck. Man. Just like
Shit, you really got into it, man. It was like a full ass workout.
yeah,
man.
dude. I mean, like
Shit,
5 hours of it, dude. Think about it. Like concerts are like 2 hours.
Shit,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude.
damn, bro, like how hard are you going, man? You're actually going ham on that shit.
Well, I
bro.
would also like play like heavy metal and like death metal and like
I see, yeah,
and also other shit, but like everything more tilted to kind of like rock and metal. So like first of all, like okay, like it's not like you're banging the drums because like there are techniques. Like it's not like you're putting all your strength. It's a control strength. When you see a drummer going like this,
yeah.
he's not hitting it full strength.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
show.
yeah. Mhm.
But it's not just show, but it's also that like they need to do that movement because like it's such a physical thing because you're technically kind of like dancing in a way
Okay.
because your whole body is moving
It is like an incredibly like full body workout.
dude.
That is true, man.
and a full body feeling. So like you're using your whole body to play this instrument with a rhythm, and your body is gonna react to that. So then eventually you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I mean you just
you
you
headbang
get
and
hyped up
shit.
yourself, man.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
and if it's music that's already hyped itself, you know, like shit.
Yeah, man, the adrenaline just starts like rushing in. That's cool though, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
I had an electric drum set, so I could play like all day, and I wouldn't bother anyone. Just headphones, and
You
I had
put
my
headphones
computer
in.
next to me on the
shit.
desk.
Okay.
Plugged in the like aux cord to the drum, and like look up like whatever without drums. Maybe
Okay.
songs from artists or like I don't know, like drum freestyle, drumless track, like shit like that, and with different like genres of music. You know?
That's cool, man. That's cool.
But dude, yeah, go for hours or play my favorite songs, man, and shit like that. Shit, I love that shit.
Man, dude, that's trippy, dude. That's trippy.
Yeah. I miss not having instruments. Now that I'm gonna have the mixer, bro,
It's a game changer, man.
it's gonna be amazing, man. Yeah, dude.
Dude, that is sick, bro. That's
You're gonna see me streaming every day, bro. For hours, dude. For hours. You're gonna
Dude,
see me
hell
streaming
yeah,
at least
man.
5 hours, dude.
Bro, I'm down for that shit, man.
Yeah, dude.
Always love having like a stream to like
Yeah.
chill in the
Watch
background
out, Spook.
too, man.
I'm gonna sell out Zoom calls.
Yo, the biggest like virtual DJ, man. Shit. That's cool.
I think that's it.
Yeah, man, just killing them.
Yeah, man. Shit. Everyone follow my DJ Eddie Fernandez. Well,
Yeah, man, the camera's here. Yeah, man, the newest up and coming thing, bro. You'll see him.
right.
She. Man, dude, it's fucking crazy to me, man. And like I didn't realize this until recently, but like I have always grown up around musicians, dude. But like music has never really been like a thing that's been like I really like fell in love with, man. And I've seen like I have like so many friends, even like, dude. I mean, we're gonna get the links up. Like we're gonna get the links up on stream. We should have it like in our bio, man. We gotta set that up.
Yeah.
And also like on YouTube, man.
Guys, remind
social
us to
media.
do that after the stream.
For sure, yo, for sure. Shit.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, like my earliest friends, even like from Brazil, man, they've all like been musicians, and like the thing is like they all like learn by themselves, man. And I'm just sitting there like, how the fuck did you pull this off, man? That's incredible. That's cool shit.
Because like this is the thing. It's like what you and Z were saying last night. One thing is knowing how to play, and another thing is being a good player.
Shit, alright, yeah.
For being a player itself, you know, like, because like for example, like I know a lot about swimming, you know, but I'm not a swimmer.
Okay, I feel you.
I can swim, you know.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember the last time I went swimming. Well, definitely during the summer, but like, But yeah, man, like it's not something that's like I dedicate my life to.
Mm. Yeah, I feel man. Like theoretical knowledge can only get you so far.
No, but yeah, like I mean, like no, if I was going to this, like,
that's your.
uh, like I feel like musicians, like actual musicians, like people that fucking love music, they don't have to be like legally professional or like make money out of it. I'm saying like by love and passion of it, like they're musicians, you know,
Yeah.
and they probably have an instrument, they play it often, you know, they sing, they listen to music, they love music, they love bands and shit like that too. Like those type of musicians, I think like all almost all learn by themselves.
Yeah, just out of like love for what it is. Man.
Right. But like one thing I've
That's
realized, because like it was like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I like picked up piano, and then guitar, and then after that it was like, dude, let's go, whatever it is, you know. But it's because like if you understand like music theory, basic, you don't have to know like everything, but at least like some shit. Because like at the end you can always look everything up, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But like if you understand basics, at least you know what to look up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And in that sense, like if you know that, and if you know already how to portray that in a physical instrument,
Alright.
any instrument it is,
Mm-hmm.
and then you understand how to play this instrument you learn along other musicians with other instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that,
yeah,
you can pick up any instrument easily.
Trippy shit, man.
You just need to understand how to make the sound real quickly with the techniques necessary, and then once that, it's easy to go for it. Yeah, dude, it's cool shit.
Damn, bro, that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. That's like I always taught, like I've noticed because I've taught how to play guitar to a lot of musicians that play other instruments.
Yeah.
Like saxophone, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And in my school, I had a lot of friends that played instruments because I was in orchestra and band and stuff.
Yeah.
And like some of them were like, "Yo, you teach me how to play guitar?" And I would actually give them lessons like once or twice a week and stuff. And,
oh shit, that was like for like an actual thing. And, like,
yeah, dude.
A constant thing. That's cool, man.
Yeah. And like they picked it up so quickly. All they needed really and that I knew it was know where the notes are in the guitar.
Yeah.
And like
the finger positions
and how to like press the strings. That's like that's the biggest struggle for most beginners. And they get frustrated with that shit because it doesn't sound as pretty as like my fucking teacher that plays this chord and it sounds beautiful.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like,
sure. Yeah, man.
and it's because like it's soft here, you know, like
yeah, man. It's still
through
too
the
soft.
years,
you have to put like a lot of pressure into it. It's actually like the same.
Through the years, like I've gotten thick skin here, and now that I haven't played in a while, like it is a lot softer than what it used to.
Man, dude, that shit goes away too like quick, man.
Yeah. When I was drumming a lot, I had like fucking like calluses all over my fucking fingers and stuff, and especially like here, like this area here, you know, like in here, because the that's where you do all the fucking contact with the
I feel you, man.
drumstick, you know.
I feel you, man. Like I remember, like when I was a kid, I played football. So I was like the keeper. I started playing keeper, man. So like I had to constantly get the ball like smacked into my hands, man.
Yeah.
And that shit just like made it like so much thicker. And then I started hitting the gym, and that's when the calluses kind of came out as well, man.
Yeah, dude, that's true.
Like,
when you lift weights and shit, yeah. Especially if you do it with dumbbells and bars, not
yeah, man. That's the preferred method, dude. I don't know. It just feels good, man.
Because
like
usually the bars and shit, they don't have like a soft fucking handle, a rubber handle. They have the fucking metal fucking grit like type of shit, you know.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, like so that you actually don't lose your grip thing, man. So actually keep it there. And yeah, I also don't never been a big fan of like using gloves either, man. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you do that as a beginner, it like builds a bad habit into the future, man. Because then you really don't get no resistance in your hands, man. Like you gotta work your way up like with the
For
with the
gloves
weights
for
and-
lifting weights.
Yeah, for lifting weights, man.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're up, okay, like once you get to a certain weight
Mm-hmm.
of lifting, uh, like you feel that shit on your fucking palms and shit. And
Yeah.
you drop that bar and your hands are fucking killing. And I
Yeah.
think that's the point where you should be wearing gloves. You know, it's safer.
Mm-hmm.
And as a musician, I did. You know, just my hands like. Cut my legs if you want. I need my hands. You know.
Man, I was more referring to like at the start because like it's important. It's
Yeah.
important to like get that kind of like
Right, right.
early resistance. Because
Right.
if you try like for example if you don't always use kind of like gloves or
If
like
not,
the
work
like the
out your
wrist.
forearms.
Yeah, like for example, like the gloves with the wrists that like
Right.
hold your wrist steady like this. If you like start that at the beginning and then afterwards you decide to not use those gloves anymore, your wrists aren't gonna be able to handle aren't gonna be used to handling like the heavy weights that the rest of your body can handle.
Right.
Just simply because you didn't get that like initial
Right.
like start.
I even still wear like fingerless gloves for lifting, just like a little padding here and all this stupid thing, just to
Yeah,
not
man.
fuck up my skin, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, but it's because I was lifting
each
like
their own.
more than myself, you know, like on bench, on fucking squats and shit. Like I was already lifting more than myself, so like that's already enough weight, you know. But yeah, I think it is important though to take care of our hands. I've worked in constructions. I've worked in like mechanical shops and shit.
Yeah.
And it's so important to take care of our hands, man. The amount of times I could have lost my hands, dude.
I mean, I feel you, man. Yeah, especially if you're, dude. Episode 1, we had the homie like Jeff saying how like some dude lost like his fingers, bro, at his work. You remember?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I feel like it's not that uncommon. You know, like those kinds of accidents are probably like more common than you'd think, bro.
Right. Yeah, dude. No, it's scary. Because like we use our hands for everything, so it's like the most exposed part of our body, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That and our face. Our eyes specifically.
Yeah, as well, man. Yeah. Shit.
Well, with goggles, you could cover your whole face. As long as you see, that's the thing.
Get the COVID face shield at all times, you know?
A fucking helmet.
Yeah.
Motorcycle helmet. Oh man, I want a motorcycle, man.
Damn.
But I would like to get like a custom one.
Shit, I feel like in this city it would be more worth to have a motorcycle than a car, man.
Right.
You'd have an easier time going around. Also parking it, bro. Yeah. Hey, quiet down now. We're trying to do something in here, yo.
Yeah, we're recording, man.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah. That's how it is.
That is how it is.
If we weren't smoking, we could close the windows.
I mean, we finished smoking, so we like close it for a bit.
I mean, like I guess we could close these. It does make a difference.
You get like a little bit more noise reduction. Yeah, dude, that dropped the volume like by quite a bit for sure.
I can see it on the bar. Watch look.
Oh yeah, as well. Yeah, you can look here.
Alright, I haven't opened this.
Shit, yeah, man. I didn't even realize, dude. I was just sipping on it, man. It's actually pretty good. I ain't never tried like the regular Todo Loco before. Shout out, y'all, bro.
Again, second time. Sponsor me.
Yo, it's actually becoming like kind of a thing, dude. Like we get like. It's actually becoming a thing, bro. Just like weed and energy drinks for this podcast, dude. It's like what we have, just all like every episode.
Yeah. Eventually, we're gonna get sponsors by all the clubs and all that.
Oh shit!
And either Red Bull or Monster are gonna catch up.
No, yeah, man. We're all about the underdogs, man.
I worked with Red Bull a couple of times, dude.
Oh, word? Like what kind? Like you mean like as
for
like,
sporting events that I produced.
Shit, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
Well, one of them I produced. The other one, I assisted, and also like I played some music with some friends and stuff.
Dude, that's fire. That's pretty dope, man. I actually got the chance to kind of do a project with Monster last year myself, man. With like with the uni, man.
You know what? Red Bull fucked me for the loves
Yeah, what?
rap battles.
Dude,
They
yes.
go for that.
Dude, it's
They're weak for that.
Dude, here in Spain, bro, they're fucking crazy.
Not just in everywhere, dude. In Temuco, like small ass fucking city. Well, not that small, but like, but like, I would like work with. I worked with people that like were like the representatives of that area of Red Bull and stuff.
Yeah.
And for sponsorship, and they also went with their fucking like little car with the can on top, and like with the promoters like giving out Red Bull and everything.
Yeah, I feel you.
And a shit ton of Red Bulls for the athletes and the staff and everything. And but like talking to them, they were like, dude, cause like since I was the producer, they were like, dude, do you do any like rap battles and shit? Like that's the shit that we like Red Bull will like go for like this.
Damn. That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Confirmed.
I mean, yeah, they do like they do run their own tournament, right? Like the Red Bull freestyle thing.
Yeah,
it's called.
Yeah, that and like exports, dude.
Oh yeah, do that for sure.
All the fucking jackass shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, like Red Bull is literally like a marketing machine for like X-rated sports.
But it's because also like they represent energy, man. Like everything that's like hype.
No, it's perfect, man. Do know like if you like analyze their marketing strategy, it was fucking genius. Dude, it was fucking genius.
Just sponsor everything. Let's do everything.
Yeah, man. Like anything that gets people hyped is related to our.
Some guy gets mad about not getting the wings. All right, we take out the slogan. Let's keep going. Let's move it.
Yeah, bro. Just gotta keep it going, bro. Keep it rolling. Shit, man.
It's everywhere, dude.
Hell yeah.
Or Monster.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, that's trippy. It's crazy, man. And the craziest thing is that like it all started.
Sorry, Toro Loco.
Yeah. We're not trying to cap on you, but like.
But you know too. You know.
Yeah. You gotta know the truth, man. Market leaders for a reason, dude.
Yeah. You know more than us.
Yeah, dude. What started off as a little freaking medicine, like herbal medicine thing in like Southeast Asia, bro, like Thailand. Just like fucking destroy, like completely, like turn the like marketing and business world, like and it's like upside down, bro, in its head, dude. That's
Red Bull, man.
That's cool. That's not creativity, my man. I don't know.
This is kind of like almost the same. Toro Loco. It's like the Spain version.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being the knockoff, man.
But like Toro Loco is like
it's Crazy Bull.
Crazy Bull, Red Bull in the sense of like angry, and like we're like ready to fucking
just like charge out. Kind of fitting considering we got the what's it called? Like the Coliseum thing right here, shit, what the fuck is that place called, man?
El Rodeo, no.
Yo.
Plaza de Toro.
Yeah, man, that, but like, for those of y'all who don't know what we're talking about, like, Valencia has like a big ass, that's what I was trying to figure out, like, what would you call that in English, bro? Like a big ass... Arena, yeah.
It's like a Coliseum.
Yeah, for, what's it called, for... Shit, I forgot the name of it, man.
It's
I'm
like
spacing out on words, man.
For toreros, basically, and it's like a catch me if you can game that this human plays against the bull, and the bull charges at him, and he just kind of like moves left a little bit, with a fucking like red cape that's like it has a sword on one side.
Does it?
Yeah. A sword. That's what it uses to finally kill the bull.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fucked up part. That's the part that made it like super like controversial.
I mean, what made it really controversial, is that they don't kill it right away.
Yeah.
It's like they first stab him with a bunch of stuff. Once it's tired, they stab him with these like pointy things that like go on his spine or near it.
Oh shit!
And like it has like decorations and it's like a butt plug.
Yeah.
With just like a tail. But like
it's actually like shanked into you.
Yeah.
It's like a butt plug. One of those,
And it's like
anime
it's like
tales.
piñata decorated, dude.
Shit.
Here, I don't even know what they're called. I've been to one when I was like 5 years old.
Oh damn, man.
Yeah.
Shit, okay. I never like it's not a film that I ever got a chance to see.
But in Madrid. Yeah.
Alright.
Here, let me see if I.
Theme. Dude, but speaking of bowls, man, what about like the running at the bowls, man?
Oh, that's another Valencian tradition, dude.
Is it from Valencia as well? I mean, I know it's like Spanish in this kind of area.
La corrida de toros.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That shit's not like I would do that, man. I kind of want to try that shit, bro.
Nah,
it's dangerous, but I kind of want to try it, man. I don't know.
Nah.
I know.
I'd have to train for that shit.
Yes.
To make sure I don't like the bull doesn't like run me out.
Dude, just to be specific, like I'm not talking about getting like fucked up and just like jumping in there and just going for it,
yeah.
bro. Like, which is what a lot of people do, and that's like, kind of stupid, man. I'm thinking about like, actually getting the experience of like running out, like running from that shit. That still sounds fire, man. But like, you gotta be prepared. Yeah. Absolutely, you gotta be prepared and ideally sober. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, man.
No, because you gotta be sharp, dude. Dude, one wrong step, you fall. You're.
Yeah, dude. Ultimately, like dying is not the goal, man. It's not the goal here.
Dude, bulls have like 200 and something muscles on their neck.
Dude, shit. That's holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, like if you look at a bull, the size of their neck is just insane.
Dude, it's massive. Yeah. Fuck, dude. But I don't know, I feel like it would be cool, man. Yeah. It'd be a cool experience, you know? Kind of similar to skydiving. Hell yeah, man.
Man.
Just gotta hit the ground running.
Right.
Oh shit, yo, hell yeah, man. Wait. Babim. Yeah, man. Yo, Babim is joining the party, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's Mila.
Shit.
Yeah.
I just figured.
What type of weed?
Yeah, what'd you get, yo? Yeah, we definitely interested. Shit. What was he on about? Oh yeah, running with the bulls. Creativity.
So you gotta be creative to escape from a fucking bull chasing after you.
Hell yeah, man. Flower sativa. That's fine.
Nice.
That's cool.
Oh shit. That's my team, not his.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah. I'm definitely a big fan of flower, but we're on the indica side over here for sure.
Right.
But actually, yo, today that's exactly what we smoking on, bro. We're smoking on just some like straight up sativa.
Yep. Good shit.
It ain't bad.
You know, like I feel like with sativa though.
Yeah.
It's more likely, like if I get really high, to have little blackouts of memory.
Oh, for
than
real?
with indica.
Damn, bro. Shit, what do you mean, like in terms of like during the smoke session and afterward, like the next day, you're kind of like trying to remember like what the fuck happened or what you talked about type shit, or what do you mean?
It's more of like, did this happen or not?
Okay.
Or like,
shit, dude, man.
Yeah.
That's true, dude. With me is, and I've told you this before, and this is kind of why I don't really do like sativas, at least especially not the straight up like land based ones. Because like I will feel like I'm saying shit and I'm talking to somebody. Yeah. But it'll be all in my head and I would never open my mouth, man. But in my head, like I would legit think that I had an entire conversation with somebody else.
Nice, crazy.
Yeah. Oh shit! You can also look over here, man. I don't know if you can.
Oh right. I forget. But yeah, man.
That shit is just tripping, man. Like sativa always puts me in my head and I stay there, you know?
I like hybrids.
That's me when I'm tired. Yeah, pretty much. Hell yeah. Dude, yeah, hybrids are fun, man. Hybrids are definitely the way to go, man, for sure.
For me to be creative, hybrids are my favorite.
Shit. Yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm. I love that shit. Like if I have to sit down in a fucking like computer and like make shit. Like hybrids are perfect for that because like it doesn't because like if I smoke in straight like indica like I'm gonna like get tired, distracted,
You're just gonna like slump out.
It's gonna be like fuck. No.
I feel.
And if I'm more like sativa, I'm gonna like get distracted.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I get you.
And I'm not gonna be productive. But like if I smoke like hybrids, it's like the perfect fucking balance for me to just like sit there and be there maybe 5 hours if I need to, 6 hours or more, 8 hours.
I feel that. That's cool, man. That's cool. I can't say I've like tried specifically like individual like strains to see like what happens, but that's interesting, man. I know that for me, but like I've always found that like weed helps in the like once you have an idea, like I kind of like to start sober and just so that to get that idea started, and then once I hit that first slump and I just smoke, and that's kind of when like it opens up and it helps me just like boost the creativity, first, man.
It's no when you got that first fucking burst of idea, obviously it's sober, and the last thing you're thinking about is smoking weed. You want to get that shit down.
Yeah, exactly.
And once you get that shit down, it's usually when you're like, holy shit, dude, I gotta smoke.
Yeah, you gotta smoke to enjoy this and take it to the next level, bro. Oh shit, bro, crazy, man.
Yeah, man. That's how it be.
She.
Yeah, dude. But like, when I would go to that my grandpa's place, I would take, hopefully, like, most of the time I got a little bit of fucking like hybrid or something, you know, because like. In Chile, though, it's not like the place where you really get to choose.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, bro. No. Some of us don't get that privilege, bro. I feel.
Yeah. Besides, everyone's got the same.
The variety is not really there either.
There's like 2 like plugs, and then the rest is like.
I get you, man. Yeah, dude. Dude, that's tough.
I'm just ratting
I do miss
my city out here.
I do miss like being able to choose from a menu, you know, bro. That's that's just something that like once you get used to, it's hard to go or get away from, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Hee.
Is that Michael Jackson over there?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying now. Shit. Holy crap, man. Something like got stuck in the back of my throat. No.
Damn. Well, maybe that whole ass joint.
Oh shit, yeah, man.
I could have gone farther with another joke.
I did, dude. I just like line you up for that one.
Dude, you should subscribe.
You should subscribe, dude. I don't think.
You should tip us.
I don't think that's even an option right now. I think you need to.
Can they tip us?
Tipping? I don't think so, man. I remember like when I was doing this like gaming stream, like a friend of mine tried to like send me some bits and like he couldn't do it, man. Like I think you need to like have a certain amount of like followers before the actual money stuff is unlocked. But like, I think what works might be donations. You know?
But like, what if you verify your identity on Twitch?
I don't know.
You like put up a bank account and shit.
Then yeah, it might work.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that shit's like open right away. We just gotta look into it.
Yeah. We'll have our editor look at that.
Yeah, man, dude, the background manager over here is gonna take a look into it before us. we gotta give him a name, bro. Like we keep mentioning this guy. We gotta give him a name, bro. who's like our background editor, dude?
Marty.
It's
Jeffrey, man.
Jeffrey.
No.
No, dude. Jeff is the homie that like comes through the stream as well, man. It's Marty.
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 Martin is good, I think. What is the chat thing?
yeah, yo, names for the backstage manager over here, man. The guy running the scenes behind the back.
The thing is that, like, if we ever hire actually someone,
well, then I guess we're gonna have to give him a proper name, and then
we're gonna have to look for someone with that name.
Oh shit! I see. So it's just like we're just like we're like basically like speaking this guy into existence right now, making this guy like manifesting him coming to us.
We're gonna have to hire Gabriel Iglesias produce manager.
Yeah, man.
Martin. But yeah, man.
So creativity, dog.
So. Okay. Creativity usually has to do with like, well, no, actually, it doesn't.
I mean, have you ever tried to like define creativity?
Creativity,
Yeah, man.
To me, is like making something new. Or
so like it relates to literally like create.
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of like I feel like
Stoner thoughts.
Just go for the obvious answer right there, man. Oh shit!
Yeah.
But I feel you though, cause like I've thought about this and I've tried to like define like creativity, and it's like not like one word per se, but like it's like a sentence or so, and yeah, like everything that comes to mind or that I can like come up with literally has to do with like the creation and like making something that wasn't there or like not possible, you know?
Right. Though, is it? Was it?
Is it? Shit. But interesting. Now, here's a side thought for you, man, or like a curveball.
Okay.
Would you say that like machines could be creative? Cause like so let me give you an example, man. Like to make it more specific. Like for them, you know how like we were looking for like a logo and we went to the AI like
the
picture
AI
generator.
to make like a picture. And
yeah, man. I mean,
there's even AI to make lyrics too.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Like, would you say that's creativity? Because it is programmed, but only up to a certain extent, you know.
Yes, it's creativity, but it's not art necessarily.
It's not art. Okay, that's.
Because to me, art is like a form of expression.
Okay.
And what does the robot have to express? Because like to me, express has to do with like feelings and emotions and stuff.
Okay.
Especially art is all about that, you know, mostly.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. But then when I understand that like the robot doesn't have anything to express, but what the robot comes with generates a feeling then for you.
Yeah, but the robot didn't come up with it. It just like went on a database that this is the thing that the robot can do that we can't, which is like analyze a huge database of information all at once.
Yeah.
In like a few seconds.
Yeah.
And would that give you like a combination of things that you look up fucking like I don't know like I don't know ancient tree, and like it'll like look up everything on all this database of like what does ancient and tree could possibly mean, why is it together, and stuff, and like give you a bunch of fucking ideas about that, you know, like but like it has to do like the process of it has to do with replicating what the machine thinks you want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not expressing something of its own.
It compares like what you give it with other. I mean, like others like
and
similar
its purpose
things.
is to give you something you want to see, and the concept you gave it to it.
Okay.
You were the creative human animal that could give it to it. You know.
Okay. It's in that sense. So in that sense, yeah. When you provide the prompts. Okay. But then what about when we get into like actual like AI when like there is no prompt to provide but they actually create like art create these things, you know?
But like what? Like the drawing, you mean? Like the specifically, what makes it?
Yeah, I mean no, I'm talking about like when you create like a machine or like an AI like an intelligence that its purpose is literally to like develop to like create these pictures it seems like without any prompt or without somebody having to like put an input into it and it
But the
just like
machine,
creates.
it's if it's without any prompt,
Mm.
it's still gonna have some sort of database to be like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
what do I think that these humans want to see?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just show that. And a combination. Okay, what's the most looked up search thing on the internet? You know, or the most controversial fucking things. You know, like shit like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you like and dislike each thing that it shows you, and it starts getting a better understanding of what you like. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it starts showing you more of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
But like, so you really wouldn't think that's art. Like, at no point that kind of like could come across to you as art.
no, because like when I make art, I don't try to make something that you want to hear or see or
Okay.
whatever. You
Yeah.
know, I make whatever I feel inside,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it relates to you, cool, and if not, well, it's whatever. You know, like it's my shit.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's the
I
thing,
feel
because
you.
like I can't like talk about someone else's feelings because I don't got that huge database. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
so like I just like to me art. That's the difference between like just creating or like art. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
like if you give a machine four numbers and it can probably make like hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of combinations. You know.
Yeah,
Four
yeah.
thousand combinations, I think, or more.
I don't know how the
I
math
don't know
works
the
out,
math.
but I get you.
I used
I
to
see what
know
you're
it, yeah,
saying.
like,
Yeah.
and you didn't give those combinations to it. You just, but like, you kind of like told it how to make it.
Yeah, yeah.
At the
Okay.
end,
Yeah,
it
you
was
gave it like a
told how to
formula.
make it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and like. All that creativity comes from someone, because like you think
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, how does this machine make this picture? But like there was a guy,
Yeah, I got thought about it.
you know, that coded all that shit, you
Yeah.
know? And at the end, it's not the machine that's really like thinking of all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just taught to think that way.
Yeah, I feel. I mean, I guess I agree and disagree in some ways. Like, I agree with the fact that the creation of the machine was like with like the person who made that and designed it and like programmed it. That was like also art in itself, and like him creating like making this thing and putting it out into the world. Um, but then I also I feel like I define arts not in terms of the output but more in terms of the input. So like I feel like if anybody can like look at something and like take something away from it or like relate to it and empathize it, I feel like that can be called art to them. You know, like if you look at something like example like marketing ads, man, a lot of them I would say like those are pieces of art, bro.
But
Like
they're made by people.
yeah, they're made by people. I get it. Like I'm just saying, it's not like that. I'm just giving. I'm just saying how like literally any kind like anything that's created and put into the world and like can like emphasize like can you can like see and I don't know, take something away from. I feel like that's art. You know, that's kind of how I define art.
Or is that just like a natural emotional reaction to it from your part?
Hmm. It could also be, man. I mean,
It's just like, okay, like I have this also perspective that everything
mm-hmm.
is artistic in its own way.
Right, right.
Everything I do, everything everyone does,
Mm-hmm.
just living is art. You know,
Yeah,
because like
yeah, I see what you're saying.
it's subjective. You know, it's kind of infinite in its own way. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and like
It's
and
incredibly
it's
diverse.
unique.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's unique, and that's
Mm-hmm.
that's that's the thing. And like in that sense, like I think also like AI art is also art.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in that sense, yeah.
Like, wait, you talking about AI as in like the program itself is a piece of art, or like what it creates is a piece
What
of
it creates.
art? Ah, okay, okay.
Like in that sense, yeah. You know, like because everything is art.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, like this is what I take. Like the artist is not the AI. It's the guy that made the fucking thing.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
And the AI is kind of like a tool he used for this art. It's a pencil. It's a instrument.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you can also look at those things as just like another like program, just like how you wouldn't you wouldn't say like Twitch isn't Twitch like for example looking at like the platform itself. It's
Right.
not like it's not creating an art. It's not like creating like art. It's not. It's like people are using it to then create like their own shit.
Right. But it's a tool, right? And like tools get easier and easier, and that's the point of it. And like I guess like for example like if you get some art from like an AI, like in that sense like you are the one giving the concept to it, and it's a tool that's been created to be super easy to create an image.
Yeah.
You know, just like for example, there are apps that you can download on your phone and do a whole DJ set with 4 buttons. You know, or like you can produce a whole beat with like a few buttons and clicking some funny shit. You know, like
I feel yeah.
and like you can do that, and it's kind of the same. I think that's kind of like how I would see it as a tool. You know, like it's just like a tool that's really easy to use. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, just literally
a
like
few words, you
can
know,
use.
and that's it.
Yeah, kind of like how like websites used to have to like hard code everything in there, and then people started making these like drag and drop kind of like website builder apps,
Right.
and then just allow like almost anybody to actually like have their own website, man.
Right.
And just open the market, and now that's what we're seeing with I guess the creative market.
Dude, if you think about it, social media is like that too. Everyone's got their own mini web page, you know, like
yeah, actually, yeah, that's true.
like a profile, you know, with your info, dude. It's there, your life, your pictures, moments, you know, people.
Yeah, dude, that's true.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. When you stop and think about it, it's literally like a recording of your life, man. Just a database of like your life moments, man. That's just,
man. It's like a self website, you know.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes you have a professional profile, and sometimes you have like a business profile, maybe you have a personal, private profile.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a.
I mean, shit, dude.
Finsta.
Dude, I mean, like today, like nowadays, I don't think you can be a business and not have like a social media account, and not like be on that shit, man.
Yeah.
That is the only.
Unless you're super exclusive.
Man, yeah, but I feel like even. Yes.
I mean, like we probably don't even know about those.
Yeah, I mean, there's like if we're talking about like especially like companies that mostly service other companies that don't really target like this direct consumer. I feel like
like for example, call center companies.
Yeah, call center companies. I see.
Yeah, they lend their call centers to other companies that need call centers.
Yeah. Or like the companies that I guess manufacture like maybe like machinery, like specific machinery for shit.
Yeah. Well, they're also in China. Dude, right here in the your mind is out.
Yeah, bro.
You can mute that part.
Dude, I mean, we already talked about
Martin, you edit that part out, man. But there's a whole like a wall art about like child slavery in like different countries.
Oh damn!
Fabricating shit for like all the companies we use and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's bad, man.
Yeah, man.
It's actually like a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. We talked about it a lot when I was living out there in Shanghai, man. Damn. Yeah, dude. Tough
Crazy,
shit, bro. Yeah. Huh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Hell yeah. Creativity.
Would you go back to China to live?
Man, yeah, if there was something for me there, if there was like an opportunity that like would be actually like really good, then yeah, I would consider it, man. Like I wouldn't just same
But
as I
like
would consider.
culturally,
Man, yeah, dude. To be honest, yeah, like the same as I would consider moving anywhere. Like I don't like saying that like I would never live somewhere, because
okay,
I feel like that's not fair, man. Like also like at different stages of my life, I'm gonna want different things.
Mhm.
I know that preference is gonna change, and also I feel like you have to be open to like as many opportunities as you can, man. And then like you just pick and choose the ones that are like really for you,
Right,
you know.
right.
But
No, yeah.
for that, you just gotta like know
And
yourself
also
and you
at
gotta
this age, it's
experience,
hard
man.
to tell too.
Dude, yeah,
Like
man.
when
Like
someone tells me,
honestly,
it's like when I tell them that I lived here in the U.S. and in Chile, like we were like, oh, where do you want to live and stuff. Like where would you like live or buy a house and stuff? And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
bro, yeah, man.
Maybe somewhere I've never been. You know, like.
Yeah, dude, could be. That's kind of what I want to do. Like my goal is just kind of like see as much of it as possible, like as much of the world as possible, and then make that decision, dude.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because yeah, I mean, whenever I think about like buying a house, like the whole like house, white picket fence, and the garden type shit, man, that kind of like scares me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, man. It kind of like feels too serious and like too like you're actually getting stuck somewhere, man. It literally feels basically like handcuffs, man, to like a place. Like I'm like
It
that
can
is
be.
if you're planning to live there, like if you're willing to like buy it for renting purposes, then this is something else. It's like an investment. I get it.
But you can always buy to live in it and then move out and rent it. And
Yeah.
it
I
pays
guess.
itself.
Yeah. As long as it's not sitting there empty, it would
Yeah.
like pay for itself.
Yeah. Uh, but I mean, like, I know what you mean though, because it's a lot of money, also.
Mm.
And like, if you don't pay it, eventually they could just be like, okay, everything goes to shit, and this is ours, bye.
Mm.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
without the house and without all the money spent.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. It's
You're
yeah, I mean,
just like
it's a big, like it's a big investment. It's a big decision kind of thing.
That's why I want like hella money to just like go like, here, 200K
I feel. I
on
get
my
it.
house, big ass house for myself. Here, another 2K more, one house for my mom. And here's
That's
a million, buy hella apartments and rent them.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I think we talked about this before, but I feel like if I had like hella cash to spend, I feel like rental apartments, like proper investment properties, would be the way to go, man.
You know, in Chile,
Just kinda just keep.
what a lot of people do is that they buy out a whole floor.
That's
And they buy it like uh, when it's still like in the construction company.
Oh shit!
They buy
Okay.
directly.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, if you're early to it,
Mhm.
you can buy them in. Well, I think that's called in Chile. They call it buy it in green. You know, like.
Mhm.
But also, like some building companies will, if you're early enough, they'll let you design distribution of the rooms and stuff.
Oh shit! That's cool,
Yeah.
man. That's
So like and that's per apartment.
Mhm.
You know, like if you want to buy just one single apartment, like that shit works too, and so depending on the construction company. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that exactly here, but in Chile they do that a lot.
That's trippy as hell,
Especially
man.
for like big ass apartments, dude.
Dude, that's fire, man. I got a homie like who works at a construction company like back in Brazil, man. I wonder if like I'm actually wondering now if they do that shit. 'Cause that's just fire, man. Like being like allowing like customization options, man. It's the way to go, bro.
Yeah.
Like as a company.
The only thing you can't change is like where the main like whatever
like the main mast or the main the main like what, columns. are gonna
Columns,
go.
yeah. right here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, obviously there's like limits, man. So
Right.
especially like regarding the foundation and regarding just the structure, man. Like but that's cool, man. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. And and like they buy some people buy the whole floor and they rent out each apartment as it is. Or some people for like long term, or some people buy like the whole floor and they just like design it as a bunch of like studio or 2 bedroom or 1 bedroom apartments. And
Mhm.
and they do Airbnb.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Airbnb has also like made it so much easier to
And
like.
sometimes you got
like,
fucking
shit out.
14 apartments, man. 14 studios.
That's crazy.
You rent out Airbnb.
That's
Every-
cool. Yeah,
Man, you what? Like you can easily charge for if you got a nice bed, a nice mattress, the bathroom is nice and pretty. You got like the cool fucking shower head,
yeah.
and like and like you.
I mean, if you just got like a decent place that's like well tidied
yeah,
up, man.
you buy like a
can-
nice microwave and like put pretty shade and decorate it. Put a nice TV.
Yeah.
You can easily charge like 100, 150 per night, even depending on the location, dude.
Yeah.
And imagine having fucking 10 of those on one floor, dude. In a city like Valencia,
yeah, dude, especially like in a touristy,
man.
like
that
a
shit sold
tourist
out all
city.
the time, man.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah,
Dude, I was actually surprised, man, because like I don't spend too much time like over here in the center, man. But like I was surprised to see that even like during the winter, you still see a lot of tourists going around, man. Like you hear English everywhere, man. I
Dude,
realized that. I was like, fuck.
a lot of people from Chicago,
Mm.
maybe up north or other cities in that area do too. But like I know a lot of people in Chicago that they have property here
Oh, word.
and they come during the winters.
Oh shit, yeah, because it's like in comparison, it's nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
or maybe people from Northern Europe, they come here during the winters, and like that way it's not as bad, it's not as cold, and like
I
you'll
feel-
see fucking tourists going around.
Yeah.
They're like secondhand tourists. They're not fully tourists,
yeah.
They know the city already.
Yeah, they spend enough time here. They just don't live here
Yeah.
like year round. That's cool.
Like for
man. That's
example, like
cool.
I've seen this like German family walking by like most nights, cause like
Word, okay.
sometimes I go out to smoke outside, and I sit like right across the street,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's this like dad and son that always walk by, and they're like German, and like by what they talk about sometimes, and shit is like I kind of can make up a little bit of the German
Alright.
after I watched Dark.
Hell yeah, man. Best course there is, dude.
I could tell that they were kind of like, hey, where do we go? But they've been here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the dad and the son, so it's like obviously like a family that moved here. It's not just the son studying and that the dad is visiting or drop them off or something,
Yeah.
because like been here for a while, since I got here until like maybe like a week ago.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, man, like you see people that they're they don't seem locals.
I mean, yeah, that's true, man. You never really know, bro. You never really know. Especially, like, out here in Europe, it's a lot more common for, like, people to move around, bro.
Yeah.
Like, not be...
It's easy, man.
They make it easy, bro. Yeah. Absolutely.
Do the free fucking, what is it? Free trading, exchange, whatever thing.
You mean, it's like open borders, right?
Yeah. That shit is so cool, man.
Dude, yeah. Dude,
Imagine Latin America was like that.
Man,
the cartels, bro. They would be the
Bro,
most powerful economical influence in the world, man.
Maybe that's actually
Latin
fun.
America would become the most powerful
Bro,
continent.
straight up, they were like all just like gathered together in South America and just build their own country there, man.
Right. Then all the Americans trying to immigrate to Mexico, crossing the border. The fucking Mexico president finishes the wall that Trump started.
Oh fuck! Yeah, you ever watch South Park, Moon?
Yeah, dude.
You know the Mantequilla episode, bro.
Oh shit, man.
Dude, it's the one where Butters dresses up as a Mexican and he convinces all the Mexicans to return to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, bro? And then all of a sudden America's like, wait, we want you guys here.
No, I remember that. Dude, that's so funny though. Dude, I love South Park.
Bro, same, man, same.
A lot of people don't. It's
Dude.
Controversial, but
I love
it,
that
man.
That shit's hilarious.
This is what I respect about it, is that they don't discriminate on bullying. They bully everyone.
Bro, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
No
just
one gets
open,
out.
everything. Yeah, everything gets it, man. Like, I feel like
That's
like
fair.
yeah, that's fair, man, and that's like good comedy to be honest too. It's like
Yeah.
what I like, man. Like
They
you don't
literally,
have
dude,
barbers, but
they've
for
drawn
everything.
out so many people, man. Like real people.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done like whole episodes where they're the main character.
Bro,
Like,
dude, the whole like Barbara Streisand shit. That was like when they first started, bro.
Man.
They started that shit just hammering away at her. I was like, shit.
man, no, they go ham, dude. They don't
Bro,
care.
yeah.
I love that show, man.
Man, it's good. It's hilarious.
And I love that
like,
Comedy Central lets you watch it for free, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Word,
dude.
man. Hell yeah, man.
Or you can watch it on Twitch too.
I mean, it's just like social comment, like really like actual current social commentary, man,
Right.
like on shit that's going on, and that's what's cool about it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I found that it's one of those shows. Like South Park is one of those shows where like if you didn't grow up with it, you have a hard time getting into it like later on in life. you
No,
know?
yeah, like, cause like now it's like a old school shit now.
Yeah, dude.
It's a classic almost.
Dude, yeah, dude. I mean, I would definitely. I would kind of consider it classic,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
It's something that like.
You know Primus, a band?
Yeah, I think so.
They made the intro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
I'm going down South Park. Going down South Park.
Shit, I actually haven't watched South Park in a minute. So like, dude, that intro is always fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, dude. They made it. I saw that band live, dude.
Oh shit, word. That's
Yeah.
that's fire. That's
Cool as
fire.
fuck, man. My name is Mud.
Shit.
That's the coolest band. They're trippy as fuck. And the bass is like the main sound.
Mm.
The guitar is like in the background doing trippy noises.
Yo, good shit, man.
It's like Motorhead.
Alright.
Motorhead also, the main guitar is the bass.
That's cool. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
And the guitar player does like high note riffs, you know, on top of it. I'm better.
Hey, yo, welcome back, man. By better,
on that flower sativa?
Yeah, by better, I hope you mean that you're just like on a whole new level now, right? Good shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, not yet. No, okay, just better in general. All good, man. Better overall, which is good. It's always good.
Yeah.
That's the goal, man.
Did you mean better or bitter? No, jokes. Jokesies.
Yeah. Better, yeah.
Oh, a light. Turn in the background.
Oh shit! Wait, is that like the? Oh, dude, that's like you mean the apartment line?
Yeah.
The apartment just turned on. Yeah, hell yeah, man! You gotta peek into like the other side of the street.
Man. Maybe like next time we could get like the camera higher if we're like during the day
Yeah,
and kind of points down a little bit.
like aim at the street a bit.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see. Put it like up there.
No, but maybe like put it at the top of the chair.
Mm,
I could get it there.
Yeah. She.
Ha.
So, creativity.
Creativity, man. So in the chat, how are you creative?
Actually, yeah, man. What's like your main way of expressing your creativity? I would say. What's your main like medium? Yeah.
I'm scared of the answer.
Yo, man, I'm gonna hit the bathroom like real quick, and then we should go for round 2 and I'm legit.
All right. Guys. Oh, painting or drawing, maybe, or finding out way to hustle and make money. Yeah. Good shit. Look at the chat.
Oh shit! Yeah, what happened? Bathroom, yeah, monsieur. Good shit, man. I'm see that you kept yourself entertained while I was gone.
Right.
But yeah, painting or drawing, maybe you were finding a way to hustle and make money. Hell yeah, man. That's cool, man.
You know this is going.
That's actually
This is going on YouTube, right? No, I'm kidding. Do a
Yeah, we
jig.
should do a jig.
What's a jig?
Yeah, what's that? Oh.
No, bathroom breaks are cut off, right?
A dance. Bathroom break. Yeah, man.
A dance.
Hey, yo, Marty, can we get some like, can we get some
jig
footage of
dance?
that jig, bro? A dance. Wait, you got your phone on you, bro? You'll search that shit up, man, because now I'm kind of curious, dude. And while you do that, we're gonna get working on round 2.
Oh shit.
Round 2.
It's folk dance, usually solo. It was popular in Scotland.
In Irish. Hey, no way, dude. You actually did the same. Oh shit, no way.
So this is what you want us to do. Jig dance.
Yeah.
It's like some tap dance shit.
That's trippy, yo.
That's funny.
She said, yeah. Oh, right, man. I'll be down for that, man. I could totally figure out how the fuck that works.
Oh shit. Shit, man. I want to leave like a little joint for myself.
This isn't old enough.
Damn, showing the struggle on stream, man. Martin, you cut that part out. Is that marijuana? No, it's tobacco.
Yeah,
tobacco use only.
Tobacco use only. Come on now, we gotta be responsible over here.
That's e-liquid.
Okay, guys, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so Twitch, YouTube, anybody that's watching, yo, this shit, we're good here, man. We're all good.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta come demonetized. It's all good.
it looks like oregano. Well, we sometimes use it for oregano, so there might have been a little bit for there.
Yeah, it's just like a mixture of different like herbs and spices.
Yeah.
You know? Oh wait, shit, I didn't get a.
Oregano is good for health.
Yeah, man. Not to mention, you can't hate on that smell, bro. Yo, this oregano smells fantastic, dude.
Okay, I see you. Man, you know what's a weird way where the brain is creative, man?
Hit me, bro.
Like people that like make up conspiracies and shit.
Shit, dude, I can't believe we didn't even fucking get on this yet, bro. Yes, you're right, bro. What the fuck, man?
Like the shit they come up with, man.
Dude, it's fucking crazy, and it's like, where the hell are you even getting this fucking thing from, bro? Oh man, yes, bro. Like the whole like lizard people like living beneath the world or some shit, bro. It's like, what the hell, man?
Okay, but like, okay, what do you think about like aliens living on Earth right now?
Aliens living on Earth right now? I think it's highly improbable.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
But like, okay, this is what gives me a little bit of like a space in my head that makes it possible. Uh, if they
Yeah.
travel from another like solar system to here,
Yeah.
that means that like they found a way to do that.
Yeah.
So that means that they're beings, because like physically to be able to do that, you gotta like fucking like if you want to use this or
Yeah, actually, yeah, pass me
yeah,
that.
it's easier
Yeah, that
because it's got the coin too and everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I realized. I was gonna just flip it over and then the coin was gonna just like,
Yeah. I've seen that tragedy happen a few times.
Yeah, man, too many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, continue, man. Yeah. So like,
Okay,
they have to have the
so
technology to get
not
here.
just the technology, but like the physical like body
Mm-hmm.
to be able to travel either fast enough to get here before they die,
Yes.
which is probably light speed,
Okay.
and there are probably beings that don't live just 100 years, or maybe more, or maybe on their space the time is different.
Yeah, I mean, our years
know?
is based on the solar system.
Are they even based on carbon? Can we see them?
Oh shit. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
You know, that's the thing. Like, can we even see them?
Okay.
You know, maybe they don't even breathe oxygen, dude, and they're living underground, deep underground.
So you're actually saying there might be some truth to that whole lizard theory,
I don't
like
know.
lizard people living in the ground.
I think that all these celebrities that people say are lizards and shit, like they're just fucking humans.
Yeah.
And like giving it such a power that you even not dare to fucking imagine that they're not even humans. Like that's how powerful you see them as. Is like giving them way too much power. And they don't and like you can't give it yourself to them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like at least mentally, no, they're just people. Don't give them that much power that you think they're either like God or some alien or something. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, like
I feel yeah, man. I definitely feel what you're saying, bro.
and that's the other thing about like okay, like I feel like a lot of people fear the aliens coming if they were not here, and I think this is what I think. Okay, if they're actually that kind of being that's well more evolved than us, or the way they are just the way they just developed through time, like made them able to travel through space. Those beings, do they even care about the shit that we're scared of? Like what? Like I feel like this whole theory that aliens are gonna come here and like dominate us and like all that shit. What does that sound like, dude?
I mean, it just sounds like paranoia, dude.
No, dude, it sounds like us, dude. Colonization and shit. That's us, dude. That's humans, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
yeah,
like
that's something that we would do.
Something that's not even from this fucking like solar system, dude.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah.
You know, like that's what I think. So like, even the concept of evil and bad, maybe for them is completely different. Maybe they don't give a shit about all this shit that we're scared of. You know, like. So if they're so evolved, why would they even care about dominating us? Maybe they can even do something better that benefits everyone. I don't know. You know, like, or maybe they don't even give a fuck. You know, they see us and they're like, "Oh, okay, bye." You know, like,
yeah.
You know.
So wait, when you think of aliens, you actually think of like, kind of like I wouldn't say like hyper intelligent, but like, somewhat like conscious beings who are actually. Like I guess you wouldn't consider like the classic like Alien, for example, from the movies, man, like from the Alien movies, like that's not what you think of when you think about aliens.
No, I don't like the skinny small body with big head and like eyes
I'm
like that.
Not in terms of how it looks, but more in terms of like how it behaves and the fact that it's like it's basically like an animal kind of thing. It's not really like it's not really conscious of where it's doing. It's just like driven by impulse and driven by like what's it called instinct.
Like E.T. and shit.
I guess no. I mean, E.T. was more of like a conscious being, right? Like.
Yeah, but it was kind of like kind of like a dog, a little bit smarter.
Okay. It kind of makes sense because like he's kind of like learning about like he's learning about the like the human world, you know.
Yeah, I
so
guess.
it's like he's like nothing really makes sense.
Right, right.
But yeah.
But, yeah, but okay, well, like I know what you mean, like some sort of like beast or something like weird. That's not really like it's more of an animal instinct.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
when I
that's
think
what
of
I'm getting
alien,
into.
dude, like okay, like like okay, like this is the thing. We all know that the conditions that are happening in like if we think from a astronomical perspective and like physics and all that shit.
Yeah.
Uh supposedly in this planet it just so happened to be a situation where our type of life could develop, right?
Yeah.
And like we've been able to kind of visually explore around the solar system itself and
Yeah.
like see some shit and like we still haven't found any life. We we've found traces of water
Mm-hmm.
in Mars, but that's it. That's all. We
Yeah.
haven't found absolutely anything else. So, and we are able to capture sound waves from much farther than the solar system.
Actually, while you're on that, just real quick, man, because it made me think of something. There was actually like an object that was passing through our solar system. It has been passing through our solar system for the last I don't know how many years, and it's just now like leaving our solar system.
Yeah.
And like they don't know if it's like man made or if it's like organic like kind of thing. They're saying that like there's a possibility that it could be like fabricated because it supposedly it like has like differences in speed. It like changes its speed like
Oh.
throughout its course. So they're saying there's a possibility that it could actually be fabricated, but they don't know. That's cool.
Well,
It kind of just
I
kind
mean,
of
the
like
changes on
it kinda
speed
just-
could be gravity from passing by planets.
yeah
and
as
stuff.
well yeah. There's different like reasons for it. That's why they're not like
Right,
sure
right.
about it. But it's a theory, and they apparently it just kind of like came into the solar system, kind of like circled around Pluto for a bit, and then like is now leaving.
Okay,
Yeah, bro.
that's crazy.
That's some crazy shit, right? That's
I mean,
cool.
escaping the sun's gravity. Good luck with that.
I mean, it's currently leaving, dude. I mean, also like it's didn't come like super close. If you really think about it, bro, like it came. It's far away.
All right, but okay, let's think about that in where I was,
Okay.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
'Cause for us, for example, okay, if we wanted to go to, let's say, to the other, to like I don't know, like halfway through the galaxy, you know, it would take millions and millions of years, probably. I don't know if millions, but like a shit ton of,
Yeah.
like, you know, so that means generations and generations and generations and generations and generations, and it would like we'd probably die through, you know. Can't be in a limited space, you know, and like, you know, like it's like auto destruction eventually, you know.
Yeah. It needs to have like a self-sustaining kind of system,
Right.
Like biome somehow.
So in that sense, that's one of the reasons we can't travel through space, because we can't also find a way to have enough energy produced to carry such a spaceship, you know. So like in that sense, we are not technologically able to find something like that.
Yeah.
The other way that could make it shorter at the time was traveling at the speed of light. But for that, our body can't. It would disintegrate.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
It physically can't. So like in that sense,
That's crazy.
like we are physically unable to. So if a being, a life, that's not from here, from this solar system.
Yeah.
Uh.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. It's cool, man. We got the windows right here, so you can just like immediately open and close, man. It's all like in hand.
Yeah, dude. That's why I don't know where to put the couch, because this is the best place.
Yeah, it kind of is, dude. To be honest, it kind of is the place, the spot for it.
Well,
But yeah, continue, man. If they're able to do it, they kind of have some kind of like resistance or maybe a gelatinous kind of like form where like they're more like
They
that.
either were able to find energy
Hmm.
to get here,
Yeah.
like a source of energy that we don't know of,
Mm-hmm.
and they've like been traveling for generations
Mm-hmm.
through space,
Yeah.
and like they are beings that obviously were able to feed off of something that we don't, to be able to last that long in a spaceship.
Hmm.
And this is not speeding. This is not light speed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
like
feel you.
normal.
This is like
Yeah.
regular speed travel. Yeah.
So like they obviously feed off of something else, and they like probably breathe something else because they're not getting permanent oxygen from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And in that sense, it's like okay, like they're obviously nothing like humans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if not, if they didn't spend all that time, which would still be in some cases millions of years, even at speed of light, they have they are based off some matter that can actually
Handle
withstand
that. Yeah.
yeah, not be consumed by it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. So like in that sense, I think about like okay, obviously they're beings that physically are different from us, so they have a completely different life.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Yeah.
It probably how long they live. Time concept is probably completely different for them.
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. Yeah.
And in that sense, like,
Also, like the stages of life, man. Completely. Also,
yeah.
can be, like,
what
so
if they
different.
actually do live for like 1,000,000 years?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they've been alive for like 850,000 years. They've seen this planet before.
Damn, bro. Crazy shit, dude.
You know?
They seen this
It's like,
planet
oh
before.
shit, you're 8 billion now. Damn.
This show's getting popular, bro.
You know, like it's like they get here, we're all scared. It's like, guys, we've been through this. Chill out. We're not here to kill you.
Yeah.
You just don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Oh shit.
You know. You know that's. But like, they probably. I mean, like this is the thing. Like, think of like these weird animals that live at the bottom of the oceans.
Yeah.
That have like
The
light and shit.
Yeah,
and
the,
stuff.
the biodiversity like that was able to be created in this planet, it like alone is really incredible. And when you multiply that with the size,
all right, think about
of, like,
this.
space,
These creatures are already oxygen based.
Mm-hmm.
Really low rates.
Yeah.
Because there's not too much oxygen there, because there's no vegetation, because there's no sunlight.
Yeah.
But like they live like off of things that we can't even imagine. Because like even the water there is mixed with chemicals that are not near us ever. Because they're not from this part of the world, you know, they're from the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, dude, no, absolutely. Dude,
And the lifestyle of it is completely different. It's almost like if it was an alien. Okay, if something came from another part of even this same galaxy, they are 1,000,000 times more different than that.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
They're probably even just a fucking cloud.
Could be.
Maybe the clouds we see are fucking aliens. You know, like who knows? Maybe they can morph into anything. Maybe they don't breathe. Maybe they don't make sounds. Maybe they don't have a face.
Yeah,
you know,
don't have like a specific shape.
Maybe they don't have 5 senses, or they have 1,000,000,000 senses.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they don't have blood.
Dude, crazy.
Maybe they're not even a physical thing, man. Like who knows? Maybe it's just some fucking energy, something. Like, that's the thing. Like that's how I see it. So That's why I'm not scared of it. I'm not scared of it because like in my head it's like, okay, what makes me think that this kind of being would be interested in coming here and dominating us and enslaving us
Yeah, I
and all
feel.
that shit that no other living thing we've seen has done that except for us, you know?
Straight up. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like that's just projecting our own like faults into something else,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
Which
yeah.
is typical of us, you know?
I mean, it's the only reference we have, right?
Exactly,
That's the thing.
yes.
If you don't know what to expect, you just assume. You just go like based off what you
Whatever you
know. You
know,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also know how diverse life is
Hmm.
of what we already know. And it's in our own home.
I mean, dude, the crazy thing is, we know more about space than we do about what's in the bottom of the ocean, dude.
Yeah, but it's less and less the difference each time. Because like
Yeah,
this is the thing, like
but
we we don't have the technology to go ourselves to the bottom of the ocean
yeah, yeah, it's just as limited, man. But like
because
the
of pressure.
yeah, dude, I feel like we're like we have just as many limitations like in terms of the technology just to like explore space as we do
Right.
like to explore the bottom of the ocean. But the crazy part is that like it's crazy when you compare because like the bottom of the ocean is like right here. You know, it's like in our it's like in like the planet that we inhabit, man.
Right.
And
But
like that's the trippy part, man. That's,
but you know that like for example the top of the Everest
mm-hmm.
from the sea level
Mm-hmm.
over there, it's less than the sea level to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I know that the ocean is deeper than the Everest. You said
Yeah.
so. You're saying, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
a
know,
lot.
I know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. By like a lot.
Yeah, yeah. That's scary, man.
Dude, yeah, man, that is scary, dude. That's actually crazy, man.
That's why
Yeah.
like I do have this a little, but it's something I control my fears. I
Yeah.
face them. I don't care, but I still have them.
I was gonna ask, yeah, how
Yeah.
you feel about open water, man?
Open water. I mean, I've been in cruise ships and stuff.
Okay.
I'll go in it and I'll be outside and fucking like lean out and watch and stuff. Like I'm not like scared, and like I know how to
Like,
swim and stuff. You know.
yeah, but like I'm talking like actually swimming in open water, like
I've
not
done
like
it.
on a
Yeah, a
boat.
bunch of times, man. What in rivers and sea and lakes and everything. Always since very little.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I feel it's fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's
Yeah.
different than going to the pool, man.
Yeah.
It's a completely different vibe,
Yeah.
man.
But also pools too. You know. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, pools are fun, dude. Don't get me wrong, they're like cool. But,
Yeah.
like, it's different when it's like a natural, like
No,
open
natural
source of
water is a million
dude.
times better. The only
Especially
thing
swimming
about-
in, dude, swimming in like sweet water, bro. So like lakes and rivers and shit,
Yeah.
dude. It's a vibe, man. Like,
Yeah.
that shit's cool.
That's a
When
lot
it- when
better
they're clean.
because
Yeah, like they gotta be clean, right? and shit.
yeah, yeah. But like if you're in a natural area, it's mostly clean.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Like my city is like cut through, like a river like cuts through it, man, and that thing stinks, man.
Yeah, but I bet if you go up the river, far from your city and far from civilization,
Yeah, yeah,
that
but
river's not gonna be dirty.
I heard like really good things about like the font of it. Like,
Yeah.
where it comes out.
See,
I've heard like that it's a really beautiful
That's what
spot.
I
I've
mean.
never been up.
that's
there.
the beautiful thing about a river is that like it's so long that it has many shapes and sizes and states of it. You know.
It literally goes through like a journey, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're talking about open water though, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
you
like
said something about like fearing, like.
oh that's the thing. Like okay, first of all, would it be weird to find a fucking shark? Biggest shark. Imagine you're like on a motorboat, you go like down open sea, dude. Like you got a big ass yacht or something maybe, and you like take a dive, next to
Yeah.
it and shit, in the water. And dude, in a matter of 2 seconds, a shark could grab you, drag you down, you're fucked, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean it could happen. It's very unlikely, though.
Yeah,
It's,
very
like,
unlikely.
highly unlikely.
Okay. But that's what we know about sharks.
Hmm.
Then you got like fucking like orcas.
Yeah, killer
Killer
whales.
whales.
Killer whales. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Those are
you
even
got,
more dangerous than sharks, dude. And
you
they
got-
kill a lot more.
Dude, you got like I think in English they call it eels, like the moraya. You know what I'm talking about? That like it's basically like an eel thing, but it has like hella teeth,
Okay.
And
Shit.
yeah, it just kind of like hold up. You can use your phone and pull up a
Yeah.
picture of it, man.
Yeah, dude.
From what I know, I think
What is this?
like Moraya, so like Moreia. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called in Portuguese. Like, did you say animal? Like right, animal. Yeah, let's search. Let's see, man. I hope I'm not. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I'm tripping now, bro. I guess. Oh yeah, no, it is that. Yeah, that exact thing. Yo, show.
Okay, I've seen it.
Show the audience, man.
Let me find a good picture. Oh shit. I guess this one.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck you call that shit in English, bro. But yeah, dude. Like I'm pretty sure like they're one of the biggest like threats to like scuba divers.
Okay.
Like in the bottom of the ocean, because also like they hide within the coral and shit, so you don't really see them coming until like you're really close to them, and then they just attack.
That's scary. Okay, imagine that there's like a lot more biodiversity in the ocean than in the surface.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, probably.
Yeah. And there's a shit ton of more beings, and those are not even the scariest, dude.
Yeah, true. It's like level 1, bro, and then you go like level 2. Just
think about this. Like, there's only been very few sights of like the big squid.
Yeah, the giant squid, man.
Yeah, the giant squid. Yeah. Only a few sites. It's very rare to see them, you know?
Yeah.
And most of the sites that they've got, and like the ones that they've caught maybe, and they're young.
Yeah, juvenile.
They're big.
Yeah. We've never seen like a mature one.
Right.
So we have no idea how big they actually get. That's crazy.
Man, that's scary.
That's so
bro.
Crazy. Yeah, bro.
Where are they?
And the thing is, they're here, bro. They're like in like our planet. They're in the water.
Been here
they're
before us, bro.
Exactly, dude. Way before, man. They've been doing their shit for literally like trillions of years, man. Just doing their shit.
Maybe they're bigger than the blue whale, man.
Bro, I think they. Wait, are they not?
I mean, like if we've never seen a mature one.
Yeah, I think like the average size that we have for them is like 14 meters. I want to say.
Yeah, they're young. Those are young.
Yeah, the juvenile.
A blue whale is 32 meters.
Shit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's
around
a possibility,
32.
man. That's a possibility. Fuck, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That's scary.
And it's also scary.
Blue whales are up there, and we see them because they breathe air.
Yeah, man.
If it wasn't for them, they'd probably be deep down there. But maybe.
I mean, the thing is, like a lot of those animals from like the deep sea, the deep ocean, also can't come up because their bodies aren't gonna be able to handle the pressure or the lack of pressure.
The lack of pressure.
Yeah.
And like too much oxygen.
Too much oxygen into their bloods. Yeah, exactly.
Light. UV light. Yeah, they don't see the light.
Yeah, I mean, like deep sea gigantism is like a thing, like a concept, right? Like because they develop just because most of those animals are also very like sedentary. They're very like slow moving,
right?
Due to the lack of food sources.
The bigger the fish tank, the bigger the fish.
Yeah. Yo, shit! I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Same with turtles, for example.
Yeah.
If you have a small fish tank, the turtle might stay in a certain size for a while. You know.
I see. Yeah.
And grow really slow, so it adapts to its like place. You know, because they grow to like 100, 200 more. You know. Like,
yeah, bro. They get old. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
And like in that sense,
yeah, like a tricky story about turtles, by the way, if you want to hear. But like we can give it like I can say that later, bro. Leave that for later.
Alright, so the bigger the fish tank, the bigger the fish, man. 75% of the world is ocean. You know?
Dude. Yeah.
And it's deeper than the highest place on Earth. So like in that sense, it's like, dude, those things must be fucking.
Bro, yeah.
They've been here from the fucking dinosaur era, probably.
Yeah, dude, most likely. Man.
And like,
I don't think they changed that much.
Octopus, bro, they live fucking a lot, dude. They live a lot.
Oh yeah, I don't know. What's their lifespan, dude?
I think so, or maybe I'm wrong.
I know that they're highly intelligent. Man.
Yes.
They're about as intelligent as we are, man.
Don't they have like more than one brain?
I don't know, man. Do they? I don't really have no idea about that. That's trippy as hell. That'd be trippy if they did. I wonder if they can have like multiple personalities depending on the brain.
They really got that multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, bro. Just straight up. Shit,
They got that multiple personality order. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Octopus have a relationship. Oh, 3 to 5 years. I was totally wrong, man.
Oh shit, dude, they don't live that long.
Yeah.
Dude. Shit, that's cool. I didn't know that, man. I honestly thought they had like a lifespan that's close to
After 5 years, they kill it to eat
it. Shit, man. But yeah, you were saying. You saying about like octopus and turtles.
No, I was saying like,
the bigger the fish thing, the bigger the fish.
So like those fucking big giant squids, dude. Like must be the adult ones, maybe, or the oldest one, dude. Like imagine just one that's like going like this, super slow, dude. And the old one just.
I mean, that's really. I think that's probably how they move majority of the time, bro. Unless they really need to escape, dude. Yeah,
because like even for that size, dude, like they can't move that quick.
Shit, I don't know, man. I feel like
because like a small one, I could see it going like.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like they may still be like pretty agile, man. Like just as agile, dude.
Oh, but imagine
also
if it's
like
look at their
yeah, dude. But also like, but their bodies, man. You gotta consider like the way that their body, like the shape. It's like gelatinous kind of thing. So.
But
like,
even if it's old.
I mean, they're always gelatinous. No, they're always kind of like squishy
strength. Don't they lose like mobility?
Probably, yeah.
Or do they become stronger? Like,
do they become stronger? Shit. Yeah,
maybe they got a whole civilization in the water.
Like Atlantis is for real.
Maybe like dolphins, man. They're like the border army, dude. They just come here and bully us, like, hey,
dude. Those drugged out motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, bro. Dolphins are freaking the crackheads of the ocean, bro. They go sniffing after the puffer fish, you know, bro, just to get freaking whacked out of your minds, bro.
They know, man.
They know what's up.
Yeah, supposedly they're like even smarter than us, dude.
Yeah, in terms of like their brain capacity, I think so, right?
That's why they always laugh in front of us.
They're like, these motherfuckers don't even know. Wait, what's it called? That movie, bro? Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, bro. Like when the world is. You ever seen that shit?
No, man.
Bro, it's fucking hilarious, man. But like, I think it's a book that got turned into a movie. But like, I mean, I think not a lot of people like the movie, but like, it's funny, dude. And like, it essentially is like the world is coming to an end or some shit. And like the first people to know are like the dolphins. And they just send a message to humanity like goodbye and thanks for all the fish, and they just dip off into space, man. And then they like humanity is just left trying to figure out like what the fuck are you gonna do, man. I think like an alien invasion is coming or some shit. But yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Like the dolphins knew they were coming like for a hella long time, and they've been preparing this whole time, you know.
Dude. Watch it one day. We go to like, I don't know, like these people that work in maintenance on those like internet cables that go through the ocean.
Oh shit! Yeah, those
watch
like
it
deep
be like
cables.
checking the fucking cables,
yeah.
And all of a sudden there's like one cable that's like being plugged into and like goes like all the way down and down.
Shit, it's just being like
they keep following and they can't get to the bottom.
It's kind of like when people used to like cheat the system and like hack other people's like cable box.
Yeah.
You just see somebody down there in the ocean like freaking like opening up the cable and attaching their own shit.
But like just to track us.
Ooh,
just to
crazy.
see what we're up to.
Oh shit.
Shit. I mean, what are we fucking... I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, sea creatures have... Okay, obviously there were sea creatures before earth creatures on this
Yeah.
Like, there's evidence at least of that, I believe. I don't know. Like, that's what science says at least.
Boo. Got you.
Boo you.
But yeah, man, yeah, there were creatures in the sea before. There were creatures in the land. Like we
Yeah,
kind of
man.
developed from that.
So in that sense, like, uh, they they like probably know shit, dude. They were here before us, dude.
Mm. I mean, like, so they seen some shit.
Yeah.
I just died. What you mean? Like actually, like something crazy just happened, or like what's up?
It's like her like automatic after death message bot.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to Metaverse. You have died. I choked on my vape.
Shit, been there, man. Know the feeling and stuff. Actually, I wonder, can you? Oh, you can't hide it. I was trying to see, because like on Twitch you can like hide the viewers.
Oh.
Like on the website. But yeah, man, deep sea animals, bro. Deep sea
scary.
creatures. They've been here for ages, man.
Scary, man. I would not fuck with that. I'd rather go to Mars.
I'd rather go to Mars.
Feel safer.
Man, fuck, dude. But I don't know, dude. Like the.
At least I feel like in space I would see something from far. There's nothing they can hide behind, you know?
Dude, you're right. Like I feel like the limited visibility is like what gives it the most like sketchy feeling about being in the water, man. The fact that you really cannot see if anything's coming into us directly in front of you.
Right.
And the fact that we don't have our regular like mobility and agility, like we don't actually have enough time to react to it.
As long like
comparison.
That's why like the trip from like Earth to Mars, 6 months supposedly they're saying. Like, okay, like in that sense, as long as you see the sun,
yeah, you know where you're going.
Anything, you see anything coming to you, anything. You know, like
I feel
if you got fucking windows throughout the shit to see everywhere, you see absolutely anything, dude. Like,
I mean, yeah,
that makes me feel a lot safer because you can see it from far.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, man. I understand that feeling, man.
We see shit that's billion years.
Yeah, bro. Like
it's
away. Super. Yeah, bro. It's gonna take a while before you can get to it.
Yeah.
Shit. Wait, like yo, that weed isn't here. Yo, just be patient, man. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
The ocean is scary. Yes.
I just got the heebie-jeebies. I hate the ocean. Yo, you're really not a fan of the ocean at all. Like, I don't know. It does feel like a whole like different. Like it does feel like a whole different planet when you go like particularly like scuba diving or like snorkeling and shit. When you can go down on that shit.
I've done that in lakes, never in ocean.
Dude, like seeing like the corals and like the fish actually living in that shit and like how they like just live and do their shit.
That's crazy.
It's cool, man. It's super crazy. Bro.
That's cool as fuck. I want to do that.
It's cool. Yeah, dude. Honestly, like scuba diving.
The one thing that actually like freaks me out a little bit because like I'm not that good. I mean, like if I train, I probably could, but like it. It's probably that little bit of ocean phobia, whatever it's called, like
shit
that I have. That like people that they snorkel, they wear snorkel.
Yeah.
And like, then they go down for a while.
Yeah.
And like without the like or like you know the deepest pool shit.
Yeah, those like dive. Oh, like in Dubai, you mean?
Yeah.
Like, those dive pools kind of.
Yeah,
things.
and they go down and down and down without a fucking oxygen tank, and then they like swim up and shit. And dude, that shit scares the shit out of me.
But like,
if I have an oxygen tank, I'm down. Let's go.
Shit, I feel you. But then apparently there's like specific like breathing techniques and like a way to like control your body so that you know how to like reserve that oxygen. Because like free diving is a thing, dude, and it's a sport. And it's fucking crazy, like, man. Like you just like people just like with nothing.
That shit freaks me out.
Not even with the snorkel, bro. Just like from the surface of the water, just and then you go down, and you swim down. Like and you gotta go as deep as you can, but you gotta know how much oxygen to save to like come up, man. Right. Like because you have to come up. If you pass out, like a lot of people pass out on the way up, and then like you kind of disqualify. It doesn't count. Yeah, but fuck, dude. Yeah, it's a crazy ability, man.
It's scary though. Because like I think like that's one way I would never want to die, dude.
Like drowning. Yeah, drowning.
That shit would be scary, man.
Yeah,
scary, but like just
it would be painful, but only until you let that let that first breath in. You know, from like what I've
But there's still
understand
gonna
of
be a
how
few seconds where you're gonna suffer, but
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
all
gonna
the
be
time
painful.
before,
It's
that
gonna be a lot of
whole
pain.
moment
Yes.
that you take, because you gotta make that decision.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
No,
Like
I
you're
mean,
no, actually not even
eventually
that.
your body reacts eventually.
Yeah, but your body like fights like letting the water in until like it's very like until it can't no more, man. That's the thing. Just because it's not part
That's
of the
why
nature
it's
for
a
us to like
struggle,
inhale water. Yeah, yeah.
Even
That's part
if
of the
you
struggle.
mentally wanna like are
Give
ready
up.
for it, like your body's
Your
that's what.
your body. If your body still has some fight in it, it will keep fighting, dude. That's crazy, man. Yeah, yeah.
That's scary,
I feel it. Dude, oh yeah, I remember like what you were saying about like the limited visibility and that being scary. Honestly, I find that to be a lot scarier in like pools, man. When I can't see like the bottom of the pool, or like if I go down and I can't see like the borders and shit. When the pool's that big, like I have like a harder time getting adapted to that
Really?
than the open
Like
ocean.
when they're deep
Yeah.
pools, right?
Yeah, as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about like those pools where like you practice diving from, so for
Right.
example, so like they have to be like massive so you can dive from
Yeah,
I don't know how
yeah.
fucking high up. But yeah, man, like I have a hard time like swimming underneath in those pools than I do like swimming out in the ocean, dude.
Okay, no, I know what you mean.
I don't know why, dude, but it's just like man, it's crazy, dude.
You know, I felt like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, like for example, like being on the deep side, like on the side of the pool, you know,
Yeah.
and like looking down under the water, just looking down to the floor, and it's like holy fuck.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of
it's like
creepy,
8 meters down,
Yeah.
you know, 7, 8 meters down, or something like, or I don't know, dude, but like really deep. But then in my school they had one of those,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the things that we had to do in class was get a brick from the bottom
Oh shit! Really, dude?
Yeah.
That was like part of the class.
without like with one breath. you know?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
So,
yeah, I
like-
can definitely see how that would
And
be
eventually
sketchy.
I did it so many times that like, and I can actually like do that shit. Like I can go like all the way to the bottom, pick up the shit, and then like push and like swim back and then breathe. But like, it does take me to my limit, dude. Like
I feel
the last maybe 2 seconds of it are like so fucking desperate. Like I'm like, and I go like, really?
Dude, like my thing is like until like when I see the bottom, I'll be like more comfortable, you
Yeah.
know, like because then like I have some like field of visibility, and then I'm like, okay, this is it. But like, dude, I feel like my thing is like once I'm like adapted and like used to the pool, I'll have no problem like moving around and like going like that like deep in it. But
Right.
when it's like a pool that I don't know, I've never been there before, that's when like it worries me, bro. And I feel like that's what makes it different from the ocean, because like to me the ocean is just the ocean, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's always been there, and like although like it's very different in like in
I mean,
like
like,
how
I think,
like
look,
different parts of the
I
the
love
water.
the ocean,
Yeah, yeah.
but I have like a tremendous amount of respect for it, towards it.
Man, yeah,
That's the thing.
absolutely. Bro.
Because I think it's one of the most powerful things there is. in the
Bro,
world.
yeah. It's a crazy force.
Yeah. Water, man. Water is
Dude, the way it flows with a force.
75% of this world, man.
I mean, it's what, like 75% of us too, no?
Like
how
80,
much? 80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's literally like us, man. And like you feel that power.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's like that song from Brazil I showed you.
Oh yeah, the one talking about how like the water like it almost like embraces you.
Yeah.
I feel like it does. I definitely feel that, man. When I'm just kind of like when I go to the beach and I'm just kind of like floating in the ocean, I don't know. I feel like calm, like serene, like serenity. I feel like peace, and my mind kind of clears up. You know?
Dude, when I moved to the U.S., the first house that my family lived at, we had a pool. in the
Cool.
back.
That's cool.
And it was like 2 meters deep in the deepest part. So, yeah. And like what I would do is that like I would just like take a breath and then like sit down on the bottom.
Oh shit! Yeah, I feel you.
And stay there.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Actually,
While
that's
you
cool.
know, and then like
That's cool too.
come up, take a few breaths, and then like do it again,
Mm-hmm.
and then longer and longer each time. And I used to do that. Dude, that shit is like, if you look at it with a meditational perspective, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. Dude. It's amazing. Water also has that kind of like energy of like just flowing,
Yeah,
you
dude.
know,
Yeah, dude. You're
and
just
it cools
you're
you
put
down.
in like this constant state of flow, and also like, because we're not used to like hearing underwater,
Right.
it's almost as if you put like noise canceling headphones, but just in a
Mhm.
different, like more like
Also,
natural kind of sense.
there is physical proof that like particles and like atoms
Mm.
will vibrate on like whatever the trend is
Okay.
on frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's like everyone talks about like 440, which is kind of like a main vibration on like this world and us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously there's like many frequencies that we're vibrating, but that's the
Yeah.
main, you know.
Uh-huh.
And in that sense, uh, like if you're in water, you're not in the same vibration that you're on, like the air.
Mm-hmm.
So like in that sense, like the tendency and the majority of your surrounding is gonna be a certain vibration, so your body's gonna start adapting to it. Especially in
Oh
faster,
shit.
especially being we are so much water,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So like in that sense, like you kind of like chill because like also like since water is liquid, it vibrates like way slower than like air,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So like it's a lot more calm, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like
that's
when you
crazy.
get in, you know, when you lay down on the sand and bury your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is also kind of relaxing in some sort of sense, dude.
I feel, yeah, like I mean, like the sensation of like putting the weight of the sand over you and like letting it
Yeah,
cover you. Yeah,
that's
I
because,
feel
dude,
you. I
that's
also like it.
solid, dude. That's ground. Solid cells are almost still.
Mm-hmm.
They're just vibrating like this, you know, like.
Yeah, just super packed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. Man. What you said about like our bodies like trying to adapt, man, like it's true and it's crazy. Like you can actually visually see it, like our bodies trying to adapt to like
Yeah.
different states that we're in. Like when our hands get like would you say that like wrinkled up and shit, that's legit our bodies giving us like more grip for like underwater, man, making it so
Yeah.
that there's more surface area
Well, it's also
touching
like,
something, dude.
yeah, and it happens because like our skin is made to absorb all that water.
Mm-hmm.
So all the pores expand, so we have like extra skin.
Yeah, greater
Yeah,
surface
wrinkles.
area
Yeah,
like over around, man,
yeah,
all
yeah.
around. Yeah, nice. No, yeah, it's the same, and I keep looking over, thinking that like something new like just popped up from the
Yeah,
chat, but
man.
no.
That's that's an interesting concept. It's like I don't know if it was with you that we saw that video where like with the sand or salt, whatever, on a surface,
Mm.
putting different frequencies of sound,
Shit, I don't think it
and it
was with
would
me,
make
dude.
different shapes.
I don't think it was with me, dude. I don't think I seen that video, man. But that sounds trippy.
I
That
got
sounds
you guys.
trippy
I
as
got
a yeah, yo. Finna find him, man. Martin, finna get it for us, yo. Don't you worry about it.
you. um,
Shit. But yeah, dude, well, like one of my favorite things to do, like in the ocean, dude, and that's why like I'm bummed out that there's not like so many waves like over here in the beach, like around here,
mhm.
because like one of my favorite things to do is just like go out into the water, and like sink my feet into the sand and then just like feel the wave like crashing into me and just kind of like standing there like bobbing like going with the flow of the water, you know.
Look,
Oh shit.
it says the
Dude, you know.
frequency there on the side.
Oh shit, that's crazy. But you know, if we're gonna like show a whole video, we can create a scene where like, or
No, yeah, I
we
just
can
want to
like
show
just
quickly. I
drag
don't want
in
to show the
like
whole video. The video's
a
3
screen
minutes.
recording. Yeah,
I just want you to see the different shapes it makes in different frequencies.
dude, that's crazy though. What
You
the
know?
fuck?
So that's what I remember. I told you that like people look for loud music for vibrations.
Yeah, you literally like feel that vibration
Okay.
in your
So
chest.
the vibration, if you have loud music, that's gonna be the tendency of the vibration of the cells around us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try to adapt to that, and it's gonna affect our cells the same way it does this. Not exactly, but like in a non-literal way, you know?
Dude, crazy, bro. True.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. I never actually like. I know I understand the feeling, but I never like put the two and two together like to really like, think about like why that happens, dude. That's cool, man.
Yeah, dude. And it's just like how vibrates. There's like a lot of fucking theories and stuff. That like all these like huge scientists that we all know of.
Shit, I'm gonna have to grab a snack. But yeah, continue. I don't know that the munchies just hit hard.
I was thinking this.
Yeah, yo, you need some.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, like. Oh. Oreos sponsor us.
I was about to say, yo, shout out to Oreos, man.
Yeah. That's $50.
That's yo are a hangover's dream. I will tell you that much. I'll tell you that for a fact right now. Mm-hmm. Y'all be saving me today. Shit, but yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, we said that we got munchies. We're talking about munchies, and then we got like sidetracked.
Yeah. Oh, the vibrations we were talking about.
Oh yeah, you're saying there's like
music does that shit to you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's why people like to listen to loud music. You know. Yeah. There's a reason vibrators sell so much too. Vibrations, man. That's what Marley talks about. Positive vibration. Yeah, positive. Should we finish it?
We can wrap it up over here for sure.
Yeah.
Man, this was a good one, bro. Holy shit. We covered a lot of crap, man. Like, we just went on, like, complete, like, random-ass tangents.
Creatively.
Awesome. Yeah, creatively, man. Just as we planned.
Yeah, I just noticed that sucked.
I saw that there was something there. I just didn't, like, think about what it was.
But yeah, man. Cool shit.
Alright, man. This is a good-ass time, man.
Thank you guys for watching. Soon we're gonna be like making social media so you can be there, like aware of when we're gonna like stream and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna start like promoting our streams and like also posting our content, man. Like the YouTube, TikTok, IG, all that shit's coming out, man. We're gonna start so that like you can actually. Oh yeah, also and Spotify, man. For the podcast, man. Gonna start posting episodes so that like you can listen to it on the go anywhere. Yeah, appreciate all y'all for tuning in and like trying to coming in to chat with us, yo. If you got any topic suggestions that y'all want to throw at us, leave it in the comments.
Or hit us up.
Hit us up on our social media. There.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man! Everything is gonna be in the description below.
And I will also start DJ streaming soon.
Yo, you got also this to look forward to, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Music streams coming soon.
DJ and radio style kind of shit.
Cool shit, man. Yeah. Exciting times, bro. Cool shit, yo. Alright, yeah.
Peace out.
Deuces.